Am I live? Ah! You know what? I forgot to check. Oh, nice! It went live in the correct waiting room. What a beautiful day! What a... How does the quote go? What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! Beautiful day! And then he dies. Mad Max. What if I have 2 chat boxes? Hello gamers, my name's Pipkin Pippa and today I pet a sheep and now I'm daydreaming of owning a sheep farm. I consume a lot of sheep products. My Yoshi is a sheep. I drink sheep's milk. I buy sheep meat. I eat a lot of lamb. Is gay ERP allowed in chat? No. No. Why sheep milk? I just like it. I don't know, it's kind of quirky. It's like my oat milk, you know? A lot of people buy shit like, why is your username 𝐒𝐏𝐿 please touch me? You're asking me, why did you start streaming on Twitch again? I'm gonna ask you the question first, motherfucker. Why is your username 𝐒𝐏𝐿 please touch me? What the hell? We've both got questions here, alright? Jesus Christ. But yeah, sheep milk, it just tastes good. Sheep milk tastes really good. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. Holy shit, Philly, and thank you for the raid of 5,214 people. Uh-oh. Snack attack. Hello, gamers. I'm talking about sheep. Talking about, I wanna retire to a sheep farm. I don't want to stop streaming. Maybe I could stream sheep. I just wanna... I pet a sheep today. I pet a sheep today, and... it has me daydreaming. You know, I've played a lot of... Story of Seasons. Not a lot of Harvest Moon. I played a lot of Story of Seasons. And it's like, you can do it live with a sheep. Sorry about the background noise. I leave my window open because it gets hot in my room. So my audio quality is shit. Aren't sheep a lot of work? They are. They are. You know, could start small. But here's the thing about sheep. Oh, Kaneko, thank you for the 10 gippies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's the thing about sheep. Hold on, I'll draw on screen for you guys. When we bust out the little interaction tool. Maybe I should put on some BGM so I'm not just sitting here in silence. Musing about sheep. Pokemon BGM. There we go. Sitting in dead silence with car noises every so often. POV. You're sitting at your grandparents' house. Alright. Okay, so sheep. Here's the thing about these little guys. Why did I make the mouth so big? Look, here's a sheep. Okay, let's discuss what makes sheep so cool. Wait, he needs legs. Okay, here's the thing about sheep. First of all, they're really cute, alright? That's plus 1 point. Hold on, my handwriting is famously very good. Pros. Pros about sheep. Cute. Could buy a big parcel of land and have like a family commune. AKA split land cost with family. I don't know if that's really a pro. Whatever. Anyways, I'm not gonna write it down. Okay, another thing. Huge tracts of land, yeah. Okay, another thing is their wool So most breeds of sheep you do have to shear. It looks like it says wad. Fuck, whatever. Most breeds of sheep you have to shear, but species of breeds of sheep you don't need to shear. Hair sheep. Look, there's hair sheep. Thank you, Google AI. Dorper, Wiltshire Horn, Barbados Black Belly, St. Crow, Blackhead Persian, and Royal White. Resist the urge to make jokes. Wait, sheep farming. Are hair sheep a better choice? Oh yeah, Utopia Farms, 2.4K
I'm
views.
Lynn, and welcome to another day at Utopia Farms.
Wait, it's so loud for you guys.
Today,
it's so
I had a viewer ask me to talk about
oh, because my volume's down.
Dorper sheep, particularly since we just did a video on
Shut up, Pokemon.
shearing, because Dorpers and 𝐏𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴ns are a hair sheep, and I did used to have them in the past.
I turned it up too loud for me. I'm being
what my opinion
ear-raped.
was on those two breeds, and especially
I should probably remove the text.
The shearing
I think that might
aspect
enhance
and
the
stuff
watching
like that,
experience a
because
little bit.
With a hair sheep, they shed their wool, and you don't have to shear them. So,
Sheep are nice, but goats are the goat. Well, the problem with goats, though, is that I don't like goats as much.
oh, I thought, sure, I'll do that.
Fuck your goat.
So we'll talk about that
Not
today.
literally.
But for now, let's go inside and get started. So I'm in the barn with the newly shorn Dorsets here. And
Look at
to be
those
black
sheep.
as well. You'll get extra points for that. And the
Extra
reason
points. What?
they give for that is they say that
Okay, I don't know what this bitch is talking about. Let's go back to talking about the pros and cons of owning sheep. I need a white background where the text isn't legible. Okay, there we go. Okay, the wool. So you don't have to do anything with the wool, but you could pick up like a crocheting. Gotan, don't bring up Gotan. You can do like the crocheting hobby. Me, I don't think I like crochet. I think I'd just sell that shit. I think I would shear them, bag that shit up, and ship it out to some 80-year-old grandma who's ready to crochet lovely little blankets for the local farmer market and get undercut by people importing from AliExpress. But wait a minute, big news for grandmas selling their crochet blankets. Tariffs. Big ups for grandmas right now. Okay, wool. Okay, meat. Another pro about sheep is the meat. You can eat these motherfuckers, and they taste pretty good. All right, I put some, here's what I did. Okay, in my rice cooker, I put rice on the bottom, and then there's like this little white tray thing. There's like this little white tray that you steam stuff on, and I put some lamb stew cuts in that top tray. And then I just like let that shit run. And oh my God, it like melts in your mouth. It was amazing. It was amazing. Why eat the sheep when you can wear the sheep? You can do both. You can do both. You can also skin them and sell their hides. Use them as rugs. Or turn them into accessory. This dude puts rice on the bottom of... What do you mean? What? Are you putting the fucking rice in the steamer tray? Steamer tray? I hate this shit. There's a stream deck and there's a steam deck, and they are both very different. Steamed lambs, yes. Rice streamer. Shut up! Streamer, stop saying streamer tray! Steamer tray! Steamer tray, motherfucker! Steamer tray! Sheep milk is high in protein, yeah, which is probably good. Good when you're working on sheep. Hello, are there any sheep VTubers? Would be nice to snitch on you. What the fuck, man? Okay, my favorite sheep streamers are Tsunamaki Watame and Chika Fujilisa. I have a whole list somewhere. Other people have made lists too. Shout out to Wool. Okay, other than meat, there's also milk. Oh wait, but I should specify too. With the meat, okay, you can also get bacon. There's sheep bacon. Sheep bacon. The Twitch streams are staying. Nice. YouTube sucks. I feel like I might as well. I didn't really care for streaming on Twitch before, but now if I stream on Twitch, I can raid my coworkers. So, because before there was nobody ever online, but now there is. But yeah, look at this lamb bacon. Wait, let's go to YouTube. Let's go to YouTube here. Did I hear sheep bacon? Yeah, sheep bacon. It's real. Hello, Matt the butcher. Come on, show me the lamb the bacon. What is that creaking in the background? It's my microphone picking up the sound of cars flying by on the highway.
Unique, meaty preparation.
No, thank you for becoming
and it is
BBB.
as easy to make as apple pie. First, you'll need to locate a full lamb belly, probably from a local butcher shop. Then, measure out by weight kosher salt, Instacure #1, aka pink salt, and black molasses.
Wait, he's doing this different. I just buy the bacon cut from... I buy like a chunk that's... how do I explain this? Where I buy lamb from, they just sell me a block and they're like, this is the bacon and you cut it. And I'm like, okay. And then I cut the bacon and it's just bacon. I don't know. I never like salted it or anything. Pre-cut lamb? Yeah, I buy it pre-cut. But then I slice the slices of bacon myself.
Prep
you buy pre-cooked, not pre-cooked.
I lay it out on a sheet pan.
He's curing it himself. Say something, you're gonna big
all the sinew so that the salt mixture can fully and easily penetrate the meat. Okay, what I like to do for the cure mix is make a little slurry by adding everything into cold water and mix until blended. This is going to help get the cure mix into all the little cracks and crevices.
The cure mix.
Then I just simply pour it over the belly and rub it in.
Chat, can I be real? I don't know what the fuck curing is. Andrew August, thank you for coming, big baby. I've never cured any meats. Council of Ficris, thank you. You want to be a sheep farmer? Dude, that's so lame. Shut up!
As best as
You're not
possible.
funny.
I like to
it's
roll
a marinade.
it up and place it in a food-grade plastic bag.
Curing meat just makes it really salty.
Air out as possible.
Curing like drying with salt? No, he's like doing some other shit.
To let it cure for 14 days, but you can probably get away with 10 days. Every other day, you'll need to overhaul it, meaning redistribute all the juices from the cure that have ran off, and look for any salt that hasn't dissolved.
Can I be real, man? You can just cut this shit up and put it on the grill and it tastes amazing. I don't know why you're... This is too much work.
Rub it in.
Curing is just aging the meat with salt and spices to make it tastier and easier to eat.
Bag and rinse it under cold water.
It's fine the way I get it. There's like blood in the bag and everything. You just pour that out. You just pour the blood out into the grass and then you cut up the meat and put it on there.
Then
fridge the rest.
This next step is something new I'm going
Adds
to
a better
try
flavor
by
profile.
using transglutamase, aka
maybe they did it for you.
Glue. This should help.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I'm just buying plain lamb.
Of a solid piece of meat during.
Don't waste the blood. Okay, I'm not making no fucking blood pudding or whatever the shit you're about to recommend. Don't you fucking start with me with the blood pudding or any of that crap.
Okay. I usually just sprinkle a little bit on, but I'm going to make a slurry by adding 4 parts water to 1 part transglutaminase.
Drink it. No.
Mix it up with this.
You can use it for cult. I'm not using the fucking blood from my lamb bacon to do cult shit. Anonymous, thank you. Is this enough to have Twitch chat be put in emote only for a bit?
Blender.
That's up to the mods.
Okay, to add the meat glue, I'm just going to use this silicone barbecue brush.
I have YouTube chat on one side of my screen and Twitch chat on the other side of my screen, and it's like I'm babysitting 2 different chats. It's like, oh, what's that YouTube chat? You want a lollipop? Okay. Oh, Twitch chat, you also want a lollipop? What do you mean you want 2 lollipops, you greedy little fucker?
Help with it getting in all the little nooks and crannies.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I can't. What? Motherfucker, just buy the bacon cut and then cut it. Nobody shows Is this... Here we go. Whoa! Why is yours brown? Bro, you're eating a mold! That's a zombie lamb! Are we the second monitor? I only have one big, really long monitor. We're not babies. Wah. Shut up. What is with this music? Oh my god! What the fuck? I got battle music! It's just this one might say... One might say they were cooking with this one. Chicken, thank you for the $20. I graduated from college today with a bachelor's degree and with the highest honors. Thank you for making a great motivator during my assignments at the Pakistan X accounts. Would you help? Made a great hobby. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I know you'll go on to do great things. I believe in you. Don't feel sad if you have to work in a Starbucks for a little bit. That's just the average college career course. Ryan MC, thank you. Pepper's lamb is greasy enough to just slice and grill, but if it's called bacon, it's typically cured first. Top Keko the dramatic music. Yeah, I don't... It's just plain. It's just... They don't... I don't think they cure it anyways. I just buy the bacon and cut it, and it feels the same as like the stew meat, just a different cut of the lamb. Mr. Michael, thank you. Rumbadazai, thank you. Oh my god. Most bacon you buy is already cured. I don't think it's cured. Because I'm not buying from a store. I'm buying like locally from, like directly from the farmer. Like I am going to the sheep farm saying, I would like some bacon, please. And they give me the cut. I don't, like, they're not, they do other stuff. Maybe it's cured. I'm not sure you're buying bacon. I don't know. They could be curing it. It's not that hard. I wonder. The thing is bacon once cured? Do you have to cure it for it to become bacon? Direct to bacon. Wait, sheep bacon, yeah. Wiki defines bacon as salt cured. You know what? I have no fucking idea, chat. You might be 100% right. However, I'm gonna argue with you anyways. Because it's fun. Okay, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, sheep milk. Sheep milk versus cow milk. Wait, sheep milk tasting reviews? Chat, this looks like it's gonna be great. This looks like it's gonna be a great video. Sunbaka thing, I just got here. Why is there mummified lamb bits in the feed? Because we're talking about eating sheep.
Sheep's milk.
Sheep's milk.
I drink a lot of milk, usually with...
I don't think this motherfucker is American. Benzen, thank you for the 5 good PPs!
With cookies.
Hello, sir, thank you.
And so this is a nice drink of milk.
Why do you say it's a nice drink of milk and you just coughed after drinking it? Hold on, let's rewind.
A lot of milk, usually with cookies.
Oh no, he laughed.
And so this is a nice drink of milk.
Oh, Freudian slip. This isn't.
Yeah, it's got that smoothness and creaminess.
Got that smoothness and creaminess.
Yeah, I'd buy that.
I'll buy that.
Actually, I like it. And I don't really like milk. You know, it sounds really weird.
Can I be real, chat? Drinking milk raw that's insane. That's psychotic behavior. Milk is delicious, but it's kind of like, can you imagine just eating like black pepper? Or oil? Like vinegar oil? I ain't drinking that. Man, they give it the $1. I remember when I was in school, they would give us like the little milk cartons. And it's like, this is terrible. It was disgusting. Uncle's Lucas, thank you. A few years ago, I helped a friend dock his family's 400 plus lambs, which include clipping ears, trimming nails, and pulling out the nuts with your teeth. What do you mean you pulled out the lamb's nuts with your teeth? Excuse me? Excuse me? Like chalky milk. The chocolate milk was not, it was not good. It was not good. Back in school, between the chocolate milk and the regular milk, I preferred the regular milk. But if it was an option, I would always get the grape juice or the orange juice. However, I did always feel skimazed because the juice was half the amount of the milk. So either like, and I was like trying to be like economically conscious as a child, conscientious. So I would look at it and I'd be like, okay, shit. So I am getting scammed here if I get no strawberry milk. No, my schools did not have strawberry milk. 𝐒𝐲𝐿𝐷, thank you. It's, you get a little bit of juice or twice the amount of milk, but the milk isn't as good as the juice. The milk is actually quite bad. And then I would drink the milk, and sometimes it would just make me sick. Like randomly, like there would be a batch of milk for that week that every time I drank it, I would get sick. I think the cafeteria ladies just let that shit out. Like stay out. I don't think they always refrigerated it. It does that every now and again. That's called lactose intolerance. I didn't always get sick from it though, just every once in a while. I think they just, yeah, room temp milk. It was always room temp. I think like that is part of the problem, is leaving out room temperature milk. I stuck with the regular milk. Only chocolate milk I like is when you make it yourself. Gambling from a young age. Oh yeah. A bit spoiled. A bit spoiled. Pre-order bonus, thank you. It always tasted weirdly buttery. It didn't taste buttery to me. I don't think anyways. It just tasted weird. I don't understand why those were the only drink options. Like, am I crazy, or is it weird that they don't just give you water in school? In school, you can't just go get water. There's water fountains, and nowadays they have like the bottle fountains. But back when I was in school, there were like some water fountains. Half those motherfuckers didn't work. And the other half would have like such a low water stream that you basically had to make out with the little water faucet thing to get any water. And I ain't putting my mouth on that shit. I used to drink the water from the bathrooms, and people would say that's gross. But what's more gross? You drinking the water from the water fountain that you have to French kiss? Or me drinking water from the tap, which is where that other water comes from anyways? The king, thank you. I'm pretty sure the cafeteria food from my school actively cut my life expectancy every time I ate it. Probably. They're both gross? Nah. Pippa confirmed milk drinkers are actually psychopaths. They are. They are. Milk is just not a drinkable drink. The only good milk drinks are like the Nestle bottle ones. Because those don't taste like milk. They taste like candy. Like the banana milk, the Nestle banana milk. You know what? They can keep draining the water reserves in California as long as I keep getting my Nestle banana milk. I don't care. Fuck California. Give me my banana milk. Poppy, thank you. 𝐒𝐿𝐷 chocolate milk is peak. If you see it, buy it. I will look into that.
It's creamy without being fatty. I don't like milk because I don't like the fatty taste. I never drank milk in my life.
I've never drank milk in my life. It's my first time drinking milk. Wow, sheep's milk is delicious. By the way, let's pretend I don't work here.
Oh, actually, that's really nice. It's just something about it. Like, it's not, it's got body, but it doesn't have that kind of that horrible fatty taste that milk's got. It's a protein content.
Protein content is very, very high. So per 100 mils, you're looking at almost 8 grams of protein.
Okay, you actually sold me.
Yeah.
When I was so negative when I was like, no, this is good.
Oh, wow, you sold me. You sold me. Oh my God, I can't believe 8 grams of protein. No way. Sonic Force, thank you. Hey, Pippa, this is my first time watching your streams and just subscribe. One question, what's your favorite cuss word? Fuck. To quote the great... I forgot his name. That one comedian. To quote that one great comedian that everybody hates, it's got the it's got the and it's got the k. I don't remember what his name is. Xenomu, thank you. This is why I took the extra cash Mom gave me for lunch money and bought a can of Snapple from the snack line. You had Snapple? Dane Cook. Yeah, I think it was Dane Cook that said that. Great man. Great man, that guy.
I like 'em.
This is a flat white made with sheep's milk. It tastes really good. I wouldn't notice too much difference between this made with sheep's milk and with cow's milk, but it is.
I think it's just creamier. In my experience, sheep's milk tastes like a little bit creamier. Cosmic obsessed, thank you, Pippa. I started a new job in a new state. Any advice? Spend your first paycheck on some yummy local food. But don't go to any of the local food places that are on a main road, because those ones are always bad and only survive based on tourism. The real good local places are off the main road. And embrace your time in a new state. Shepherd's Hope, a fresh sheep's milk cheese. Wait.
Welcome to Cheese Church, where I preach about a cheese and tell you how to pair her. Today we worship Shepherd's Hope, a fresh sheep's milk cheese from Shepherd's Way.
What the fuck is this channel name? What? Can you imagine liking cheese this much? What the? Cheese, sex, death. Are you okay?
Way Farm in Minnesota. This cheese is so fresh. 1 week ago, she was literally liquid milk. The texture is delicate and jiggly like Jell-O, but she melts into silk once she hits your palate. Right now, it's the beginning of lambing season, which means the mama sheep are giving birth to their babies and starting to produce milk. These early batches of milk make for particularly delicious cheese, with notes of fresh grass and citrus with a lingering tang that pairs very well with beet relish.
This is outside of my sphere.
We served that combo at my sheep's milk class with Beautiful Run last weekend.
Your what? Your sheep's milk class?
And people were crazy for it. Today I'm pairing her with pea shoots and a light mustard vinaigrette, the cutest little pickled beets, oranges, black pepper, and flaky salt. Shepherd's Hope can be tricky to find, so I recommend asking your local cheese shop if they can order it for you. Let me know how you...
There's cheese shops? Not a creamery, but an entire cheese shop? Daily basis, thank you. 3 words. I never thought I'd see it together. Yeah. Brand new sentences. What the Pisces? Oh my god, chat, what's your cheese zodiac? Oh my god. Miley OC, thank you. To court a woman, give her cheese. Women love cheese, apparently. What the fuck? I forget what I am. Am I this?
Welcome back. Welcome to Cheese Church, where I preach about a cheese and tell you how to pair her. Welcome back to the astrology series, where I make a
Hello?
Welcome back to the astrology series.
There we go.
Make a cheese plate based on the current zodiac sign.
Dying.
Today we're working with Pisces, the mutable water sign ruled by Neptune and symbolized by 2 fish bound together yet swimming in opposite directions. Pisces are the dreamers and poets of the zodiac. They're romantics with kind hearts and an innate ability to nurture. Their energy has a
Chad, I don't think this one was me.
tendency to flow everywhere, which often leaves them drained. While their compassion is their biggest asset, it also makes them prone to martyrdom, indecision, and gullibility. I'm representing them with Meredith Dairy marinated sheep and goat cheese. Soft, dreamy little pillows swimming in flavored oil, drowning like a Pisces in their own feelings. I'm pairing her with boquerones for the fish element and anchovy stuffed olives for a little extra oceanic brine. We also have some piparus peppers, crisp fennel.
Okay, first of all, this looks fucking disgusting. Second of all, what? Hands up in chat if you're Shepherd's Hope cheese. Paradoxal Madness, thank you. Can we talk about this person referred to the cheese as she? Infernal Paladin, thank you. Secret cheese bunkers exist. What?
All that flavorful oil, lemon to cut the richness, and figs to represent their sweet dispositions. Let me know if this little...
This is something that would cost $27 at one of those upscale cafes that you accidentally wander into when you're in an unfamiliar city and you really just want to sit down and use their restroom and you don't actually want to order anything, but you're a little bit peckish and this sounded good. It's like a little cheese plate. How could you go wrong with a cheese plate? Cheese plate is so simple. And then you fucking get this and you're like, oh shit, wait, that was $27, not $7. It was $27 and I just got all of this shit on my plate, which is like 1/10 cheese. And I'm McDonald, thank you. Love sheep. Woman proceeds to talk about sheep milk all stream.
Plate represents the Pisces in your life. Jesus bless. Welcome back.
Jesus bless.
Welcome back to the astrology series where I make a cheese plate based on the current zodiac sign. Today we're working with Aquarius,
Wow.
the fixed air sign symbolized by the
Why the conspiracy music?
water bearer and ruled by Saturn. Aquarians are the intellectuals of the zodiac.
This
They're
one's me. Chat, this one's me. I wonder what cheese I am.
Visionaries with a coolness that often verges on cold. They don't mean to be aloof, they're just a little detached from their hearts because they have so much thinking to do. They know the
Me.
truth is out there.
I'm just thinking non-stop.
And when they find it, they'll tell you. These brainiacs need a cheese with a wrinkled
Oh my
cerebral
God, I hate
rind, so I'm
captions.
representing them with Latour, a cupcake-shaped Italian
Latour.
cheese made with 3 different milk types: grassy goat, buttery cow, and nutty sheep. I'm
This looks like something that I would buy thinking it's like a slice of cheesecake. Like, I would think it's a delightful cupcake, some exotic specialty cheesecake, maybe like a cookie, like an oversized cookie, and I would open it up and then I would just be sad.
pairing her with black sesame biscuits, honey yuzu preserves, and these dried Asian pears that look like flying saucers, which matches their galactic vibe.
What did she just put the yuzu in?
We have watermelon, radish, and wasabi peas on the savory side, and I'm garnishing with a little mint. Let me know if this little plate represents the Aquarius.
You know what? This one doesn't look that bad. Cozy Cooper, thank you for the raid of 43 people. Welcome in, gamers. Welcome in. Welcome in. My name's 𝐒𝐶𝐿, and I'm talking about opening a sheep farm, but we got sidetracked.
In your life. Jesus bless. Welcome back to the
Jesus bless.
astrology series. Where
I'm hypnotized. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen. I love it. Personally, I love cheese with a galactic vibe. Yeah, that's what I'm always dreaming about.
I make a cheese plate based on the current zodiac
Moon
sign.
cheese.
Today we're working with Capricorn, the cardinal earth sign ruled by Saturn, the planet of boundaries. Caps are
Wow.
pragmatic, high achievers who know that success can take time. They do not want to be rushed. And if you
Jesus
cross the
bless.
line, they can be very mean and critical. I
Oh,
respect
this
it,
one's
though. They
me.
mean business. Capricorn symbol is the sea goat, so I'm representing them with Pantaleo, the salty, sweet, aged goat's milk
That sounds like a JoJo character. Pantaleo.
cheese from Sardinia. Since Capricorns love to make money and spend it, I'm pairing her with lots of luxuries. Basil pesto, which is associated with wealth, a little truffle honeycomb,
Who's eating orange slices with cheese?
22-month prosciutto, Marcona almonds, Cara Cara oranges, dates, and these little marzipan snowflakes. Let me know if this little plate
Is that a thing? Psychos? Maniacs? Rich people? Elegant people? Capricorn need capsaicin? Who's eating like that? I don't know. I don't
represents
know.
the cap in your life. Jesus bless.
I'm telling you, overpriced tiny cafe that you wandered into because you wanted to use the restroom and you ordered the cheese plate and it's this.
Welcome back to the astrology series where I make a cheese plate based on the current zodiac
Was
sign.
that a
Today
waffle?
we're working with Sagittarius.
Was that a fucking waffle?
The mutable fire sign ruled by Jupiter, the planet of plenty. Represented by a centaur with a bow and arrow, Sagittarians are truth seekers known for their wanderlust and optimism, but they can also be impatient and rash. I'm representing them with their titular cheese, Sagittarius from Shooting Star, a Gouda style made with cow and sheep's milk that tastes of butter and berries with a hint of olives. Sag loves traveling and lots of variety, so I'm pairing her with accompaniments from around the world. Spicy guava marmalade from Mexico, Italian pizzelle flavored with Jupiter.
What is that? Boingo, the Doingo, thank you. Yes. Cheese pairs with so much you don't know cheese. I don't know cheese. I'm discovering a whole new world.
Rolled anise, black currant marshmallows from Latvia, Greek olives, and California almonds. I'm also finishing with sage, which is associated with Sagittarius. Let me know
Anybody who eats olives is stupid.
if this plate represents the Sag in your life. Jesus bless.
Olives are the sad rubbery pieces that you have to pick off of your pizza. Nobody actually likes olives. Only sad alcoholics in their 50s like olives, and it's because they come free with their drink.
Welcome back to the astrology series where I make a cheese plate based on the current zodiac sign. Today we're working with Scorpio, the mysterious and alluring fixed
What
water
is
sign
that
ruled by
it's-
both Mars and
Oh my god, this is like the cheesiest cheese. This doesn't look real. Is this food dye?
Pluto.
Olives are great. Bad news. You're stupid
Scorpios
and you're
can be
old.
secretive, icy,
You're old and
hard
you're
to read, but
stupid.
they're also discerning, deeply sensitive, and fiercely passionate. They often get the villain edit though because a lot of people can't handle their intense vibe. I'm representing these
God.
scorpions with Mimolette, obviously, because her might ripened rind is scary looking, but underneath she can be quite sweet. I'm pairing her with spooky accompaniments.
These animal crackers. But you just have a child palate? You know what? I think that's called liking good food. I think that's called I never bothered to make my palate be pretentious and expensive. So I'm happy with a meal that costs under $10, okay? You motherfuckers, you cooked yourselves, you played yourselves, you're fools. You are complete fools. Like sheep, you decided to try and follow the herd, and you said, I want to like stuff like olives, which are obviously not meant to actually be enjoyed. And now you eat disgusting food and you pay a lot of money for it. Alec Walker, thank you. Face coffee goes good with cheese like Kaneko Lumi, Tenma, Dizzy, Jelly, Iori, Leah, Shiina, Nasa, Uruka coffee. Can't think of anyone else. How much of the face coffee have you tried? Oh my god.
Ghost-shaped shortbread cookies, dried figs, which remind me of shrunken heads.
Olives are cheap, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They're a rich person's garnish.
Spiced apple butter and pumpkin seeds. Let me know if this spooky little plate represents a Scorpio in your life. Jesus bless. Welcome.
Scorpio, it says... Oh, wait, there we go. Zachary, thank you. Pippa, I can eat dry pasta. I'm not refined.
Welcome back to the astrology series where I make it.
That sounds like a K's cooking dish. Like putting olives on dried pasta. And then maybe like microwaving it in a bowl of water.
Cheese plate based on the current zodiac sign. Today we're working with Libra, the highly artistic, fashionable air sign ruled by Venus, the planet of beauty and love. Represented by the scale, Libras always strive for balance, especially when it comes to relationships.
How did this get decided? How did it get decided that Venus is the planet of beauty and love? Bustin' nuts, thank you. How's my favorite? Yeah, much love. I'm alright. I pet a sheep today, so I'm kinda flying high.
They're easygoing, diplomatic peacemakers that constantly weigh the feelings and needs of others. However, they're often impeded by their constant search for validation and
Is this mold?
tendency to people please. I'm representing the cardinal air sign with Red Rock from Rolly Cheese House, a gorgeous cheese that balances tangy cheddar with bold streaks of blue and a beautiful...
Okay, does she have any other content? My brain is melting. Makeshifty, thank you for the prime. Kratos loves olives. Well, Kratos is a fictional character, alright? Try as you might, he'll never be your real dad. So you don't have to force yourself to like olives. You can live in the real world where we acknowledge that olives taste like shit. Olives are only sold as a filler ingredient. Are Brie and Camembert going extinct? My take on the cheese crisis? What? The Imperator, thank you. Pippa's coffee tastes like olives. Ugh. Eddie Lombardo, thank you. I'm going to get a Supreme Pizza and start drinking again because of you. I'll work on becoming 50 some other year. All right. Procrastinate long enough, you'll get there.
Extinct? You've probably seen the articles out there that are suggesting that these cheeses are endangered because the primary mold used to create them, Penicillium camemberti, is becoming harder and harder to reproduce.
Did you guys know about this? Did you know cheese is going extinct? Nuclear Helper, thank you. What about olives on pizza, though? Nasty!
So here's how we got here. Once upon a time, when Brie and Camembert were originally created, they had a very diverse microbial profile. But eventually, scientists figured out what was the specific mold that was creating that downy rind and all of the attributes that people
The what? The downy rind? What? That sounds like a playground insult. What? Background noise, thank you. I always add olives when I can. Well, you're stupid.
And loved about those cheeses. They standardized that mold and genetically modified it and created Penicillium camemberti from the wild mold, which was Penicillium biform. The thing is, you would never find Penicillium camemberti in the wild, kind of like how you'd never find a French bulldog in the wild. So we're left in a situation that's very similar to the situation we have of bananas. I'm sure you've heard.
Are the bananas endangered? Am I out of touch? Alec Walker, thank you. Tony Ryan's put me on the spectrum.
Once upon a time, we had a ton of different types of bananas, but eventually we genetically modified them to create one type of banana. And the problem with that is, while those are delicious, if a disease comes and wipes out those bananas, we're not going to have any bananas, and they're not resistant to the different changes that can be happening in the climate. But
I think Elon Musk could invent bananas again. I think as long as there's one banana preserved, we will always be able to make them again.
All right, guys, there is hope. While Penicillium camemberti is endangered, her grandmother, Penicillium biform, is still alive and well and in.
Monsanto would be on that shit, all right? Monsanto would swoop in and they'd be like, guess what? We made banana 2 and it tastes even better than the last one. Listen, no, thank you. Olive and pineapple are perfect for pizza.
Wild and able to make cheese. But those cheeses are not gonna look like that downy white standardized brie that you find at the grocery store. So what you can do is be open to different...
Chat, what does downy mean in the context of cheese? I have to know. A pickled cucumber, thank you. I can't believe my favorite Wabbit's taste buds are broken. All of supremacy. Nah, man. Zachary, thank you. The banana blight was a century ago, Pippa. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not a vampire that stuck around long enough to see the banana blight and then decided to become a streamer, all right? I don't know about the fucking banana blight.
Different cheeses. Maybe they're going to be a little bit funky, or maybe the flavors and the smells are going to be a little bit different. But there's
a shit ton of varieties of bananas in Southeast Asia. There's a new banana blight. They're making a new banana blight.
Amazing cheeses. So all I'm saying is keep an open mind and don't panic, because Jesus is not going anywhere. She's not abandoning us. You're going to be okay.
Jesus is a woman? Christopher Reese, thank you for the 5 GPPs.
If you want to learn more about this crisis, I highly recommend this article by Josh Windsor. He's an amazing...
Yeah, we're going to get Banana 2 before GTA 6.
That works in the Murray's Cheese Caves. You can also follow
him... The what? Works in the what? I thought that chatter was fucking with me. You're telling me there's actual cheese caves? Kenny Koda, thank you. Finally, I can contribute a random fact. In 2024, almost $400,000 of cheese was stolen in the UK during the Great Cheese Heist? Cheese cave. Tomlin, thank you. Pineapple on pizza's cringe, but black olives on pizza's amazing. You're stupid. Discover Claremont. Cheese Cave, 800 views from 8 years ago.
My name is Marnie Clark, and we are at Cheese Cave in Claremont Village. I grew up in a dairy family. Working on a farm is a lot of fun.
This is just a store.
You don't really get to interact with very many people.
Graham, thank you.
All sorts of...
This is just a store. I want to see the cheese caves.
Have you ever heard of the Cheese Cave?
No!
Located in Missouri, it's where the government stores 1.4 billion pounds of cheese.
This is what my tax dollars are going towards?
Now, why is this? Well, the very basics of it. In the 1970s, there's a dairy shortage, so the government pumped money into the dairy industry. Then because of this, dairy farmers began to overproduce the amount of dairy products, and it stored as cheese in caves.
Subscribe for more random geography videos.
Is that all the context you're gonna give me? Why? Why did they make cheese caves? What? What? What are they gonna do with it? What do they do with it? The King of Pans, thank you for the prime. Bustin' nuts, thank you. Children yearn for the cheese mines. What are they doing with it? If we run out of cheese for hard times, they give it out as aid.
If you were to go 100 feet underground,
saving it for
may
later,
shiver as the temperature drops to around 58 degrees Fahrenheit. But in the cheese caves of the United States...
Is this real? Is this what the cheese cave looks like? Alec Walker, thank you. Fat Electrician has a great video on it.
You would find it to be much colder. 36 degrees, in fact, due to an elaborate system of pumps running a steady stream of coolants from above ground.
Are you fucking kidding me? My tax dollars aren't just going towards the building of a cheese cave, but also to keeping that shit refrigerated? Eventually, it's got to get to the point, right, where it's more expensive to house the cheese than it is to, like, just get rid of it, right? Marmalade, thank you. It's from Prohibition! AKA the first thing women voted yes on to get rid of alcohol. We subsidized dairy farms? And we still have this shit? Apache, thank you. Have you heard of the government cheese, Pippa? It's from the caves!
Within the cave are thousands of red, orange, and yellow barrels lining the floor, each one weighing 680 pounds and filled to the brim with dairy products. These limestone caves in Springfield, Missouri are home to the United States' largest stockpile of its 1.4 billion pound surplus of cheese. But
Are you telling me there's more cheese in this cave than there are people in the entire United States? Stone Naga, thank you. Asking why does the government have a cheese cave is like asking why the government does anything at all.
The path that led to how the cheese caves came to be can be traced back to the mid-20th century.
Thank you. Cheese cave sounds like a throwaway joke from a Nickelodeon show.
1949, when the agricultural...
Oh my god, you weren't kidding. Oh, do you want to raid the cheese caves? No.
Act of
I want an earthquake to hit the cheese caves so my tax dollars don't go towards refrigerating cheese from the 1940s. The Pegasus box, thank you. Hey Pippa, it's been a while. Can you sing Baa Black Sheep for me? No!
49 gave the Commodity Credit Corporation, a government-owned corporation dedicated to stabilizing farm incomes, the authority to purchase dairy products like cheese from farmers. The CCC had been around since the Great Depression, when it was created as part of the New Deal's attempt to stabilize prices and help farmers. During the 1970s, as Americans sat in long gas lines and watched the economy drop,
did women really vote to make alcohol go away? I'm starting to understand misogyny. Rice Guy, thank you. All of America revolves around cheese. Take the cheese slice and know the truth. No!
They faced another crisis.
Yes!
An unprecedented shortage of dairy products. In 1973, dairy prices shot up 30% as the price of other foods also inflated. When the government tried to intervene, prices fell so low that the dairy industry begged the government to change their ways.
Oh my god. Chloe Shelving, thank you. U.S. government has cheese caves for the same reason the CDN government has strategic maple syrup reserve, a low-cost, high-value added, easily stored commodity. But a cheese cave? Really? Urs, thank you for the brat. Our big coming on Big TV. Yes, they did. Women caused prohibition. Huh? Julian, thank you. Reminder that stuffed crust pizza is the government psyop due to the cheese caves. Marmalade, thank you. Gets even deeper. In the 90s, the government started the Got Milk campaign. The reason for it was to get rid of that cheese. Are you fucking serious? Cody Bauer, thank you. If the government stops buying all the cheese, it will genuinely collapse our economy. They give out this cheese for free? I mean that, thank you. Glad to see you're on the start of the cheese caves rabbit hole. Wait until you get to the dairy psyop part. The dairy farmers are forced to... Got milk. Cheese cave. I just wanted to talk about owning a sheep farm someday, and somehow I got sucked into a conspiracy.
This has almost nothing to do with the US military, but it's so ridiculous I can't not talk about it. Today we're talking about America's strategic cheese reserve. Yeah, if you didn't know, the United States currently has over 500 underground cave warehouses spanning across 35 different...
Did he just say 500? I've been to towns with less people.
Different states, the largest of which is underneath Springfield, Missouri, where America, as of August 2022, currently hoards 1.5 billion pounds of cheese. And just for the record, I realize I'm uploading this video very close to April Fool's Day. This is not an April Fool's joke. I am 100% serious. El Dorado is real, and Uncle Sam made it out of cheese.
Look, El Dorado, the city of gold.
And I know what you're thinking. Right now, you're like, wow, that's a cool little factoid. I can't wait to share that with my buddy at the bar one day. But no, this is gonna infect your thoughts for the rest of your life. You're never gonna see the world through the same lens ever again. I mean, for example, let's just say you're at home watching The Walking Dead. You're gonna come to the realization there'd be way more fucking cheese in the apocalypse than that, okay? You're never gonna be...
Wait, that's true. What if during the apocalypse, you took over one of the cheese caves? That could, like a missile silo. That could be a good hideout. Malcolm Liang, thank you. 1 Pippa versus 500 government cheese bunker. You know what? Slight tangent here, but like during a zombie apocalypse, wouldn't the zombies most likely stop going after you once you break line of sight? Because they don't have cognitive ability. So once you're gone, they'd probably stop chasing you. Depends if they see. Well, yeah, if you break line of sight, they can't see you no more. They can smell you? How can they smell? Wouldn't their nose be rotted? And yeah, they wouldn't be able to smell you in the cheese cave. Maybe hearing? Couldn't we kill all of the zombies by just playing music really loud somewhere? And all the zombies would go there, and then you would kill them? And you would just play... I bet... Big joke, thank you for coming, Big BB. I bet during a zombie apocalypse, somebody would invent a noise that's only audible to zombies, like dogs. And they would just play that really loud. And all the zombies would go there, and they would die. Because there'd be like a pit and the zombies would go into the pit. Because the zombies don't know. They don't know not to walk up into the pit. Background noise, thank you. Magic zombie or bio zombie, very different. Bio zombie.
Be able to watch Mad Max again without thinking about cheese. You have to come to the terrifying realization that you live in a world where there is a greater than 0% chance that one of these underground cheese caves gets mistaken for a government facility and gets nuked in World War III, and we're gonna have to deal with a radioactive tsunami wave of nacho cheese. And this is—
No, that's not true, because it's underground, so why would it be a tsunami wave? That doesn't make any sense.
Is real life. So I asked myself one question: how on earth did America get to this point? Because I know it didn't happen overnight, and what I found was the craziest real-world example of a butterfly effect that I have ever seen. And believe it or not, it all actually ties back in with last week's video of the ice cream ships of World War II. If you missed that, the super abbreviated version, basically the US government banned alcohol during Prohibition in the 1920s. Because of that, all the bars in America turned themselves into ice cream parlors to stay in business. 30s and 40s is when refrigeration would become readily accessible.
Tactical bands, thank you. But people at Left 4 Dead, the game showed us why this would not work.
For the first time in human history, there was such a demand for dairy products that farmers could exclusively become dairy farmers, meaning that this would be the birth of the entire dairy industry. And honestly, it worked out great, right up until it didn't in 1949. 1949, 4 years after World War II, the American military is downsized. There's not an entire horde of young men eating 10.
Realistically, the zombie apocalypse would be a minor inconvenience in America just because of the amount of gun ownership. You know what, mildly OCD? I think you're cooking. I think America would survive the zombie apocalypse.
1,000 calories a day, and America's not exporting anywhere near as much food to other countries for war relief meant that there was a decrease in dairy consumption, or a dip in the dairy market. As this became a bigger and bigger problem, the government had to step in because
World War Z. In the World War Z book, the U.S. military played Iron Maiden and Metallica to attract zombie hordes.
They weren't about to let the entire dairy industry implode, because, I mean, let's face it, that would be utter catastrophe. So the USDA stepped in and said, hey, you know what? We're going to buy all the excess milk. Okay, pause. Thought experiment. You're a dairy farmer. You make all of your money by selling milk. And then suddenly, a couple years back, motherfuckers quit drinking milk, aka you made less money. Now the government has come out of left field and said, hey, we're going to buy all of the milk. What do you do?
All of it.
You make more fucking milk. And that's exactly what happened.
Not only do I make more milk, but I start scamming the US government. I tell them that this is special milk because it comes from a rare breed of cow that only I have. And what are you gonna do? Test my fucking cows? You're gonna do that? You gonna do that, motherfucker? No, you're not. I'm gonna say it's a rare type of cow. This is rare milk. It's an ancient lineage, goes all the way back to Ireland before the British took over. Ancient milk, ancient cows. $20 a gallon.
So just to be clear, there was already too much milk. Now there's definitely gonna be too much milk. So naturally, all the milk starts flowing in. The government has absolutely no idea what to do with it, so they turn it into cheese, that way it doesn't expire. That part makes sense, but now what do you do with all the cheese? They have no clue, so they just throw it underneath a mountain, ignore it, and hope the problem goes away. But
Chat, this is just me playing Civ. This is every single time I play Civ, but replace cheese with literally any other problem that I have.
It doesn't go away because every single presidential administration through the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, they all continue to buy up excess milk to prop up the dairy industry, turn it into cheese, and stash it away in these caves. It literally—
Is this why MREs always have cheese packets? I just fucking realized, chat. Is this why every single package of MRE has cheese in it? Yes! It's all connected. It's all connected! I always wondered, I was like, isn't cheese kind of like an expensive thing to put in MREs? And also, doesn't it kind of give it more of a shelf life? Oh my god. Foxtails, thank you. Swiss cave cheeses are actually one of the best cheeses out there, not a joke. It's for the aging the cheeses in a specific environment for taste/texture. Are you telling me letting the cheese sit in a cave gives it a different taste and texture? Because I feel like you're fucking with me. Julius Sneezer, thank you for becoming a big peepee.
It turns into a giant political game of kick the can down the road because nobody wants to be the president that crashes the global economy by not buying enough milk while sitting on top of a mountain of cheese, which, understandable, I don't want to be that guy either. Then
they all want to be the cheese king.
Fast forward to 1980, Ronald Reagan, aka the small government guy, gets elected, finds out that the US government is sitting on top of 500 million pounds of cheese.
I want to go back in time and I want to see Ronald Reagan's face when he finds out about the cheese caves. Background noise, thank you. Also, why there's so much cheese in school lunches. That's why cheese pizza is on the menu every single day in school.
And spending $1 million a day to refrigerate and...
Not in the other way. I mean actual cheese pizza. All right?
Store it.
Only
and
some teachers get the cheese pizza.
Like a beaver looks at running water.
That you're thinking
Absolutely
about.
Fucking not. We can't have it. So his administration
Primarily
goes about
gym
figuring
teachers.
out the cheapest way to solve this cheese problem. Obviously, we're gonna throw it all in the ocean. However,
what? You can't just throw all that cheese into the ocean.
Having at least the foresight to understand that that would cause political backlash, he wanted to see how the public would receive it, so someone from his administration shows up to a White House press conference with a 5-pound block of moldy cheese and is like, hey, we got 500 million pounds of this shit. How would you guys feel if we threw it in the ocean? It'll be fun. We'll save money on cheese. We're going to find out if blue whales are lactose intolerant. It's going to be a great science experiment.
We're going to build one of the garbage barges, but we're going to make it full of cheese. And we're going to park it on the coast of California. Not for any reason or particular. Don't worry about it. Machete, thank you. Pippa, a pirate ship with a giant Mexican flag just crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh my God, you are telling the truth. What?
저 이거 뭔가 행사인가 봐. 오, 깃발 올라온다, 멕시코.
Mexico! No! No, Mexico! No, don't do it!
You're not gonna hit the bridge.
Mexico!
아, 그러니까.
Mexico, don't do it!
어?
I can feel it.
아.
No, see? Do you see that?
Can you imagine being on the bridge during this? I think I'd kill myself right then and there. I think I would just assume it's over and the bridge is gonna collapse.
It's breaking down.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What did Mexico mean by this? What the fuck? That girl thinking, what the fuck? That's what I just said!
Yeah.
What? Bustin' nuts, thank you. Miss Yavit, the second ship has hit the bridge. No! What? There's so many angles. Everybody knew. Oh my God. It's like when your neighbor's trying to park a boat or some shit and you're like peeking out the window seeing how bad they fuck it up. That's a thank you. Me Mexico. Oh my God. Well, what the fuck? Are there people on this boat? Oh my God. Why'd they do that? Why did they do that? All things considered, it held up well. You know what? True. A second ship hit the bridge. Is this true? Did another one? Did another one hit? Or are you joking? No? Okay. Count thank you. That boat is being tugged backwards? That's what's really weird? Did they, like, leave it backing up? The worst thing is how hard it is to place a mast like that. That mast was probably like 200 years old. They have to wait for a tree to grow to replace those? Oh my god. Let's change it. This is clearly retaliation for the Gulf of America! Next thing you both got binted. Both did get binted. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, here's the view for you. This is a pirate ship right here in Manhattan, New York City.
Wow.
Beautiful pirate ship.
Are you sure?
It's huge.
Are you sure
right?
that's a pirate ship?
And not only that.
I don't think this is the one that hit the bridge.
Over here we have the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe it is.
Wow, Brooklyn.
Oh no.
Overlooking New York, overlooking Manhattan.
How did she know?
People having fun.
Oh
what a
no.
beautiful day.
Is this it? Is this the same ship?
Oh, here's the view for you.
Is this the same
This
ship?
is a
Chat, you guys think this is the same ship? Sweet. Not the same ship? Okay. I was gonna say this one looks smaller. Wait, Mexican Navy! Chat. America doesn't have to go to war with Mexico over this, do we? Daily basis, thank you. I don't think we have to worry, guys. Those pirates are using 18th century tech. Is this really from the Mexican Navy? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What the hell were they thinking? Let it slide? We get to go to war. Ah, finally we get to go to war with Mexico. Woo! There's not enough shit going on in the world. Let's go to war with Mexico.
Did not.
They crashed their boat into our bridge. I know, Bardo, thank you. I blame Zencro. Zencro! How could you do this? Genji, follow, thank you. Mexican 9/11.
Go for it. They kind of felt like, hey, I've paid taxes for the last 40 years. You've turned those taxes into cheese. I would at least like the cheese.
My God.
So then the Reagan administration took the 55-gallon drums of cheese, cut it up into 5-pound blocks, packaged it, and spent the remainder of his administration funneling 300 million pounds of cheese into impoverished and elderly homes. And
I'm glad he didn't just throw it in the ocean. What a generous guy. Crack and cheese? Wow. Poppy, thank you. Think about all the pizza chains in the US.
And this is where we get the saying government cheese from.
You're gonna end up eating a steady diet of government cheese and living in a van down by the river.
The U.S. government would then continue to give out government cheese until the 1990s when they seemingly ran out, because as of today, all 1.5 billion pounds of underground secret cheese in America is privately owned by corporations like Kraft and Velveeta. And this is the part where I want...
We sold our 1.4 billion pounds of cheese to Kraft and Velveeta? Are you fucking kidding me? That was our cheese. How much do you think they paid for it? Bragg, thank you. Do Mexican pirates roll their R's? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. DC and Andrea, thank you. A second topic is hit the sheep stream.
Wanted to end the video on a happy note of the government made a mistake. They fixed a mistake over 50 years. Happy ending. Hooray. However, it didn't really make sense because something happened in the 1990s where the government was able to stop buying the excess milk. What?
Are you telling me we were buying all this milk and all this cheese and just giving it away to Kraft and Velveeta? And the poors? I don't know which is worse. Daily basis, thank you. Is that why they call money cheddar? Maybe. No, Hercative, thank you. As a peace offering, we'll send you Danyan Cat. Oh, okay. Cosmic Obsessed, thank you. I'll be working in a national park and we'll have the best service, so this might be one of the live streams I can catch. So thanks for being a funny rabbit. I'll still try to catch them when I can. Well, thank you, thank you. You should get a Starlink. Not because I'm biased, but because you should get a Starlink. Minor goes, thank you. So the government isn't full of lizard people. It's full of rats. My grandpa was right.
Happened. And that's when it hit me. It was absolutely the 𝐏𝐴𝐷 ad campaign. The biggest, most iconic ad campaign of all time. I mean, every cafeteria in every school in America had a bunch of posters of famous athletes with milk.
Yeah, my school had these everywhere. Malby Ray, thank you for the prime. That's the thing, you don't worry, the easiest way to win against MX is to let them do their own thing for 10 whole minutes. Oh, shots
Mustaches
fired.
saying, got milk, drink your milk. I vividly remember commercials as a child telling me that if I didn't drink enough milk, my arms would literally fall off my body.
Well, Mr. I remember those ads too, actually. Colored Shelving, thank you. Kraft is just buying the storage space.
Miller told me he never drinks milk. Look at him.
Oh, that's not good.
Surely this is what
I fucking hated these ads. Got milk? Got milk? I hated these ads.
Inspired an entire generation of Americans to eat and drink more dairy products, right? I mean, yeah, probably, but looking back on it now as an adult, doesn't it seem just a little bit weird that it wasn't a particular company putting on all these ads? Like, if there wasn't one company profiting from selling all this milk, where was all the money coming from? I mean, it almost seems like the government launched a giant psychological operation, ad campaign, just so that they could offload milk so they wouldn't have to keep contributing to their mountain of cheese. Well,
I don't think that's a conspiracy. I think that just makes sense.
I'm going to take this off now because that's legit exactly what happened. In 1995, the U.S. government created a non-profit organization known as Dairy Management Incorporated, and their entire job was to get the
dairy management, more like damage mic control.
The American people to eat and drink more dairy products. Literally a cabal of individuals plotting.
I don't know why I thought DM would stand for damage control. Tommy McFat, thank you. I gotta say, I can name 0 milk brands. I don't think any exist. Tillamook. Beast Mode Beckett, thank you. Why is Mexican Navy doing training missions in New York on a ship with massive backyard robots? Good question.
Thing behind the scenes to get people to eat more cheese. It's the cheesiest conspiracy of all time, and I'm not even kidding. Anything that has ever been sold or marketed that involved way too much cheese on it, this company is behind. Okay, they're the reason that Taco Bell started selling steak quesadillas. They were behind.
Oh my God. God bless the US government, actually. Are you telling me the reason why there is so much cheese in the Taco Bell menus now is because the US government? I can't believe the US government actually did something so amazing, but holy shit. Yeah, unironic W. Unironic W. God bless America. Whoever was president at that time, whoever came up with this, thank you. Thank you. You'd have my vote, but you're probably dead. Oh, man. McDonald's has chicken strips now, and they are not good. Not good. Not good. It was Clinton? Bill Clinton? Thank you, Bill Clinton, you funny saxophone man, you. Oh, man. But yeah, the McDonald's chicken strips. I think they're worth trying, but imagine a chicken nugget, but it's long and it's juicy. Thank you, car going by. Yeah, long chicken nuggets, but they're juicy. The new sauce is amazing, though. The new sauce is good. The creamy chili sauce at McDonald's is pretty good. But the mixed strips, not good. Not good. What we do get out of that is a fun new way to insult teenagers with no future prospects.
The Got Milk ad campaign. In 2002, when Pizza Hut had the Summer of Cheese event where they put way too much cheese on all their pizzas, this is who was behind it. In 2010, when Domino's almost went out of business, they gave Domino's $12 million to stay in business and then gave them a bunch of cheese so that they could put extra cheese on all of their pizzas, and that was their entire proposition for staying in business.
Government subsidized Domino's? Mr. I think the new chicken strips are so bad. I miss Chicken Select so damn much. I miss when McDonald's did the wings. Chat, this was over 10 years ago now, I think, but I can't let it go. I miss when McDonald's for the Super Bowl released wings, and they were actually pretty good, and they weren't that expensive. Minor goes, thank you. The good Lord gives his loudest exhaust to his slowest Hondas.
hey, our pizzas have more cheese on them now, so they're good. It is absolutely insane. So I did it. I found the world's cheesiest conspiracy, but then I found leaked internal documents from DMI, and they are the
War Thunder forums? Was this you? Well, Leo, do you think you? Random question, do you think Mexicans are kicking themselves for not coming up with a quesarito before an American company? No, because they can still probably make it better than us. Daily basis, thank you. Does anyone remember McDonald's pizza? No, I'm glad I never witnessed that.
The funniest fucking thing I have ever read in my entire life. I'm gonna go ahead and read one for you now. It's a letter from Pizza Hut to DMI regarding a meeting they recently had, July 6, 1999. Dear Greta, we wanted to express our thanks once again for a wonderful meeting last week. We appreciate your team taking the time to share some very valuable information and creativity during our brainstorming session. Everyone is very excited about the presentation you gave regarding DMI's available resources and cheese industry insights. We look forward to working together to develop many cheese ideas we've discussed. We believe this is going to be a valuable partnership for both Pizza Hut and DMI. Let's sell more pizza and more cheese! Exclamation point. Thank you again for coming to Dallas. We look forward to talking to you soon about our partnership opportunities. We will call you next week to discuss the next steps. Sincerely, Derek, Lord of the Cheese, and Liskrin, Lady of the Cheese.
You're telling me there's DEI, but for cheese? And it's called DMI? Time is a circle.
Even they know that this is a fucking joke. Why is this such a joke? Well, because Dairy Management Incorporated, while it is
I want an official government title that says I'm Lord of the Cheese.
A non-profit, they don't actually have to raise money for themselves like most non-profits do, because they're also a government checkoff program, which means every dairy farmer in America is legally required, whether they want to or not, to send this company money so that they can advertise on their behalf. And
Are you serious? Palm Putt, thank you. Cheese to meet you.
Annual budget is like $140 million a year, with their CEO and top level executives all making right around $1 million.
You know what? I think this is worth it. I think this is like an HOA, but not evil. All right? All right? You're keeping your housing prices up with this. This makes sense. The dairy mafia, they're cooking with this. Joseph Koch, thank you. Just got here. Cheese, Pizza Hut, DEI, what? Yeah.
Per year. Okay, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you there is a group of people in America getting paid $1 million to convince Americans that cheese is awesome. Okay?
It's a good job. Unironically, it sounds like this keeps our society functioning. As silly and ridiculous as it is, like, the cheese caves are insane. I don't know if we need 1 billion pounds of cheese, but like, this sounds good. This seems like a good thing. Terrence Len View, thank you. Then Liu. War for oil was a misdirection. It was all about cheese all along.
Okay, that's like trying to fucking explain to Stevie Wonder what nothing looks like and getting paid $1 million for it. He already fucking knows that, okay? It makes no goddamn sense. Cheese is so fucking good that it is the one thing on earth that if you are allergic to it, we're not going to say you have a cheese allergy. No, you're lactose intolerant. We're not going to say you're allergic, because we all know you're going to eat that shit anyways, because the consequences are worth it. Am I upset right now?
Apparently you can make yourself lactose tolerant. I don't know how true that is, but apparently you can microdose milk until you're not allergic anymore.
A little bit. Is it because I'm jealous? Uh-huh. It's basically selling ass candles to dogs and getting paid $1 million for it. It is the most ridiculously easy job on the planet, and I'm so mad that it's not mine. Anyways, I guess if you made it this far in the Unhinged TED Talk, in conclusion,
my mom did that to me. Congratulations, Magiholic.
The U.S. government banned alcohol in the 1920s. It set forth a ripple effect through time, and now some dude in 2020—
Malcolm Liang, you did it? You became cheese tolerant?
23 has my dream job of making $1 million a year to convince people of some shit they already knew. And the US has 1.5 billion pounds of cheese hidden in an underground cave network. Fucking the more you know, I guess.
Well, it's not ours anymore. It's not ours anymore. It belongs to Kraft and Velveeta. Does Velveeta even use real cheese? No name, thank you. I've been a U.S. soldier for almost 4 years. I didn't put together the cheese thing until now. And I knew about this for several years. I always wondered. I was like, why the fuck is there cheese in every single MRE? There is always cheese. You might get crackers. You might not get crackers. You might get candy. You might not get candy. The only things consistent in an MRE are the cheese spread, the little tiny bottle of Tabasco, that shitty mint, the wet wipe things, the napkins, and not even the coffee is consistent because sometimes you get a milkshake, right? Ultra, thank you. You can make yourself lactose tolerant, but it isn't by microdosing, it's by consuming tons of lactose. Like an amount that will put you through insane suffering for weeks. Oh. Binary Ghost, thank you. Yes, everyone should be sipping a little milk and nibbling a little cheese multiple times throughout the day. It's good for you. Do it. This post sent to you by Big Rat. Pyromaniac, bro, thank you. There's a video of that lady eating dairy products, pooping her guts out in the toilet for months. Then she got the enzymes, and boom, easy. People fighting over cheese. Is this a thing? Popeye's chicken sandwich fight. Video captures brawl in Chuck E. Cheese. Rats fighting over cheese. 2 people fighting over nacho cheese. This was uploaded by a child. Old grandmas fighting over cheese.
Oh man, hurry up. Oh.
Why are all these videos about cheese created by children? Rats having a slap fight? They're skits? No! What the fuck? No! Why are they fighting? No! No! Stop! Stop fighting! Imperator, thank you. Peppa, Google Cooper's Hill cheese rolling and wake. Ah! 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 What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with these guys? Bingo bongo tango mango, thank you. You can. Did it! Whole milk, then add powdered milk, making 200% milk. Drink it. After a week of feeling like you're dying, it goes away. Intolerance gone. What the hell? Binary Ghost, thank you. Why are we watching a congressional session? Alma, thank you. Some MREs get good stuff like protein shake or the First Strike protein bars, but every MRE gets cheese, jalapeno, or plain. The choice is yours. I know, right? Malcolm Lang, thank you. I had 500 milliliters before I sleep. Full cream every day. Not sure if the time of day matters. It's just less risky. In the first few days, took me only 7 days. In 7 days, you can cure your lactose intolerance? God damn. Fun fact, there's an ongoing cheese war between American and European cheesemakers. Mike Hawk, why do you have another portal around your post on Twitch? Our society is barely functioning and cheese is already so great that Donald Trump wishes it was America? What? A cheese war. America, Europe. Are we beefing about cheese? Are the US and EU headed for a cheese war? This is 7 years ago. The cheese tariff. The Gruyere cheese war. She looks like she knows. She looks like she knows a lot about cheese.
21, a Virginia court ruled that American cheesemakers were able to call their cheese Gruyere, denying French and Swiss Gruyere makers a certification mark that would mean that only cheese from certain parts of France and Switzerland could be called Gruyere. French and
Well, fuck those guys. Chat, this might be a controversial take, but you know how, like, in China, they can just use American IPs with no consequences? I think in America, we should be allowed to do that to other countries too. Fuck the other guys. We should be allowed to make our own versions of their shit. Alright? Why should we have to respect their copyright law? That ain't our fucking business. Stay in your lane.
Swiss cheesemakers lost their appeal in March 2023. But why are they fighting to stop American cheesemakers calling their cheese Gruyere? A lot of European cheeses are named after the area they're made in, including Gruyere. So
You know what you can do is you can write made in Gruyere. Made in Gruyere, Switzerland. Because nobody else can legally say that. Second roll, thank you. We already did that for champagne based. But did you know that once the US destroyed France at wine quality so badly that it deeply affected the French economy for like 10 years? That's because the French aren't actually good at making stuff. They're just so egotistical that they've convinced themselves that they're better. But I raised the counterpoint, America #1. Fish biscuit, thank you. Pippa, have you heard of the cheese case? We just went through this arc.
So there's often a geographical link. When Europeans moved to America, they took their cheeses with them, made them, and called them by the names that they knew. But now, back in Europe, these traditional cheeses are made using more traditional practices, and they're worth a lot of money. Versions that don't meet their high standards can undermine their reputations for quality and confuse consumers. So French and Swiss Gruyere cheesemakers are trying to protect their turf by stopping American cheesemakers calling their cheese Gruyere.
No, they're being snooty assholes. Our cheese is better because it's made in America. You know what you can do is you can say that your cheese was made in Gruyere, Switzerland, and you can stop being a whiny little bitch about it. Imperator, thank you. YouTube cheese rolling contest 2024, you like it? I've seen those. I've seen those.
Why do 75% of cheese lovers care about the great cheese name debate? Let's dive in. So,
I don't want to watch the AI video. We have no business respecting the rules of countries that can't 1v1 us. True. True. I want to watch some European get really mad about this. Sean, thank you. We respect their copyright laws because they respect ours. If we stop respecting their copyrights, why would they respect ours? Because we have more cultural exports than them. And so we have more of our culture in their places. So they can try and battle us? You mean imports? No, exports. America has more cultural exports through Hollywood. So if you want to make your own rip-off Disneyland, guess what? We already got a Disneyland in your country. All right? Yeah, they'll respect our copyright laws because if they don't, we'll crush them. Exactly. We will take them to court and we will bribe their governments and we will destroy their population emotionally. Daily basis, thank you. We got the First Amendment. We can call it what we want. True. Soyber, thank you. Imagine someone gives you a big cheese wheel for off-kind now that you're this deep in the conspiracy. Does anyone remember when throne gifts first became a thing? And some guy went around the VTuber community putting $1,000 cheese wheels on everybody's throne wish list. And so every VTuber was posting about expensive cheese. Old lore.
Whether it's American, Parmesan, Swiss, or Brie, cheese seems to
have you played BioShock? I played a little bit of it.
Have universal appeal.
I love Roquefort cheese, really any type of goat cheese. Love Brie, triple cream Brie.
But you know what's fucked up about the West Coast of America? No goat cheese. Goat cheese is so rare on the West Coast. Back in the South, you can find goat cheese in like every sit-down restaurant, but on the West Coast, it does not exist. Nor does pimento. You can't find pimento cheese on the West Coast because it's ass. You're stupid. Louise EDGM, thank you. Peppa Hollywood is completely cucked and lame now. This is not the 90s anymore. It doesn't matter. We own all the movies. Are you going to make your own movies? No, you're not. They're going to suck. Even if our movies suck, our movies are better than your movies. Binary goes, thank you. The McDonald's flag is the flag of American imperialism. Every foreign nation where the golden arches fly is a conquered territory. True. Unironically true. Yo, Herkative, thank you. I don't see you reading Archie over Asian mangas. The Japanese and the Koreans and the Chinese, I can respect them. All right? All right? I'll admit, manga's better than comic books. However, them Europeans, they don't got nothing. All of your good writers are dead. Chloe Shelving, thank you. That thrown cheese guy, a DMI plant, trust, true. Apache, thank you. Historic cheese fact. Andrew Jackson was gifted 1,400 pounds of cheese and didn't know what to do with it, so he had a giant cheese party for the townsfolk. What the hell?
Once was an innocent snack has now sparked an international food fight. The EU is proclaiming that it has exclusive rights to using certain cheese names like Parmesan or Feta because...
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
Those types of cheese came from their turf.
Well, I think that sounds like a lot of free time that could be spent doing other things like saving world hunger and things like that, and maybe...
Okay, well, you're stupid too. The cheese makers, whatever the fuck that job title is called, the cheese makers in France, all right, are not working towards solving world hunger. Why aren't you solving world hunger, bitch? Joseph Koch, thank you for the $20. How's the cheese in Pakistan? Amazing. Foxtails you. It's always fun when people shitting on America writing from their iPhones. Yeah, fuck you, motherfuckers.
Giving that cheese to people that need it as opposed to fighting over the names for it. So.
But they're not giving cheese to people who need it because their cheese is like $1,000 a pound. I think you're having a misunderstanding here. This is Gucci or Versace telling you not to call your bags Gucci or Versace, okay? But imagine Gucci or Versace is off in another country and you, hundreds of years ago, made your own Gucci and Versace. Molly OCD, thank you. The US could easily outdo every country on the planet on anything they're proud of. Once we become petty enough to do it, we'll show up people just to prove a point. True.
Europeans say that the American versions of their cheese cut into their sales. And while some might think the situation...
The motherfuckers buying Parmesan at the supermarket are not buying your $1,000 a pound Parmesan.
Situation has gotten out of hand, those in the cheese biz say this isn't just something to laugh about.
Well, it's amusing and ridiculous if you think...
President of the American Cheese Society? Are these guys in cahoots with DMI? Is this a psyop? Is this the cheese mafia? The dairy mafia? Is this propaganda? Is there a cheese bridge?
Think of it in terms of popular culture. In terms of business, though, cheese is big business.
Ronnie, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pipkin Pippa, and my phone alarm's going off. I don't know where it is. What the? Am I sitting on it? If I just ignore it, it'll stop, right? Is it my bag? Where is it? What the? Oh, motherfucker. I don't know how to turn off my phone alarm. They changed everything.
It is the largest single category in specialty food, so it is billions of dollars worth of business.
And for cheese lovers in Chicago, the idea that a cheese has to have a national identity is just ridiculous.
I think I'm just surprised because I think food is such an important part of being able to share cultures, and you know, it may be silly to think about that talking in terms of cheese, but I think it's a great way for people to understand different pieces of culture.
There was a raisin mafia? Are you fucking kidding me?
They will continue to enjoy their favorite food unfazed by the international dispute. Priya Sridhar, The Associated Press, Chicago.
Food does not equal culture? I strongly disagree. All right? I strongly disagree. Because different parts of the world have such different food. And that's even on like a small scale. That's on like a tiny scale even. Like you go from one American town to another, depending on what the farmers grow around the area, like the local menus are going to be so different because your access to different food. Like some areas might be harder to grow shit like grapes, right? So you don't got as many grapes. So there's going to be more of a culture around, say, oranges because those do grow or whatever the fuck. I would say food plays a major part in culture. Food is part of culture, yep, and even the way it is eaten can be a cultural thing, yeah. Alec Walker, thank you. Europe can eat my Fumunda cheese. Malcolm Liang, thank you. Nobody sees Costco hot dog and thinks China, just saying. True. True. Sometimes I feel like people view the word culture as a bad thing. You know? And it's like it's not a dangerous word. All right? Culture is just like the way something is in an area. It's not, you're not in danger if you have some culture. All right? It's not bad. It's not bad. It can be good. The word has been used as a weapon. I don't think you should let it affect you like that. Culture equals bad is the epitome of Twitter. True. Ronald, thank you. We are so far gone from the sheep. I was just gonna go back to sheep farm video. Sheep farm. Sheep farming. For beginners. Wait, sheep farming simulator. 2025. Wait, is this a game? Oh, farming simulator. Oh my god. Alec Walker, thank you. It's cheese from under my nuts. Oh my god. 99, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's 𝐒𝐴𝐴. I was gonna talk about sheep farm. Sheep farm for beginners. In South Africa. Sure, why not? Is this a thing? Is this... Dude, a South African sheep farm? Wait, what was this other... Top 10 South African sheep breeds you should know? What?
Welcome, fellow farmers and enthusiasts, to our exploration of the vibrant world of South African sheep breeds.
Is this
Now,
AI?
if you're on the hunt for the perfect sheep breed for your South African farm, you're in for a treat. Our
Are there really 4,400 South African people looking to start a sheep farm?
guide will unveil the top 10 South African sheep breeds you need to know.
Are you saying
each with its
South
unique
Africa?
characteristics
No.
and benefits. First
Hi,
up, we
everybody.
have the
Hello, I hope
Namakwa
your stream was
Afrikaner
good.
sheep. These ancient indigenous breeds boast resilience and adaptability to the toughest
Not
conditions,
anymore.
making them stalwarts of traditional sheep farming across the region. Next, let's meet the hardy Zulu sheep.
Oh, look at
Resilient and
him.
compact,
Eyes,
these
footages.
indigenous beauties thrive where others struggle, embodying the spirit of South African pastoralism.
Is this a content farm? Pun intended? They've got some really popular videos. Is this a content farm? Sheep Goat Insights. It's from India. Okay, it might be a content farm. How to start a is this in South Africa? I'm not from South Africa, by the way, chat. I'm in America.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Kenny, and we are Rosemobile Goat Farm on YouTube.
It just YouTube auto-filled for South Africa, and I was too curious. Moo Battle, thank you. Do I bring a cheese wheel or the deed to a South African sheep farm to ACEN? I feel like I would not be able to make good on the South African sheep farm. All right, I feel like maybe for me personally that might be a little bit yeah. What a horribly aged video.
YouTube and as well as on Facebook. We are farming in 𝐒𝐴𝐴, and 𝐒𝐴𝐴 is 15 kilometers away from the city. We are farming commercial boer goats. We do not have stud except only one buck and one female that are stud. We are farming commercial boer goats. Well, today is an interesting day. I'm going to be talking about one of the best topics that you are going to like.
What do you mean you're not South African? Unlike my hero Elon Musk, I'm not South African. Marketing, bonus, reading comments. 147,000 views. Oh my god. I am from Mozambique. From Nambia. Oh my god. I didn't realize there was such a market around this. Wow. What the fuck? South Africans love their goats. This is sheep. Well, I guess it was just a farm in general, actually. You know, it might be goats. 6 reasons to add sheep to your homestead. Sheep farming. Sonari, thank you. The cheese war is not very good. They're all acting like a bunch of monsters. They feta learn to get along with each other. Ah ha 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 ha. Cookie, thank you. I've been a long time VOD watcher, not quite a live watcher. I love your content. It always gives me a smile. Keep up your good work. Thank you. Sheep farming for beginners. I think I might just want to pet a sheep again.
Sheep farming for beginners. Basically, this video is going to be me going back in time.
Chet, you know how like there's that meme of guys being like, oh man, the cute girl said hi to me and I've already imagined our life together. That's just me after I pet that sheep.
For
start a
years
sheep farm
and telling my former
I got
self
to pet a cute sheep.
everything I wish.
There's actually one specific sheep. There's one specific sheep that I always think of that I think I have a picture of, but it would be a nightmare to find it probably. But maybe I could find it. But it's like a very, very old photo now. I went to the county fair and there was this one specific sheep that I thought was like the most beautiful sheep ever. And I'm not saying that in a Welsh way. I'm saying that in a like, this is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Bloody Emperor the First, thank you. And maybe I can check my Google Photos and try and find it. But it was such a cute sheep. Garmando, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pipkin Pippo. We're talking about sheep. Alright, I'll let this play while I
we
check.
would have known to help equip us for those first few years as sheep farmers.
I have so many pictures. Oh my god, wait, I found the photo.
Getting ready to make a video.
I have so many fucking random photos of sheep. I don't even know when I acquired all these. Oh my god. This isn't like the greatest photo. But I'll show you. I think of this sheep often. And maybe that's a sign. Maybe if you're thinking about one specific sheep. When's the date on this? How do I... Okay, it hasn't been like 10 years. It was in 2019. In 2019, I saw this sheep. And I think about it all the time. All the time I think about this sheep. And I'm going to show this to you. And you guys are going to say, Pippa, that's just a sheep. And to that I say, I don't know much about... I don't even remember this breed of sheep. Maybe it was Merino. I don't remember. But just... I don't know. It was like the perfect sheep. I don't know about breed conformation. I don't know about, like, what makes, in general, good sheep. But this is the sheep I saw. This is the sheep I saw. And I just... sorry, Twitch chat. You're the lesser chat, so you get covered up by the sheep photo. I don't know. I just really like this specific sheep. This specific sheep. I think about him so often. It's a classy sheep. That is definitely a sheep. She hates us. Sorry, Twitch chat. La 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 la. Can't hear you. You're covered up. It's kind of cute. Isn't it so cute? Is this a merino? It's the face. The face is perfect, isn't it? I feel like it's got like the perfect trim. He's got... I don't know, just like cute posture. There's an image in my head I have of him where it's like the side profile shot. And he was just so cute. I wish I got more pictures. Maybe I did have more. Maybe I do have more pictures. Very demure. How do I check? How do I like open file folder but for... I guess I can just scroll back to this day and time. 2019. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll back in time and see if I have any more photos of the sheep. He's just so cute. He's so fucking cute. September. Okay. Nope, I think that's the only photo of him I got. I got pictures of other sheep, but they're not him. But he's so cute. He's so cute, chat. Zipper, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is We're talking about sheep. Cute sheep. He is a cute sheep, isn't he? Isn't he a cute fucking sheep? You should have taken it home. I think he was for sale. I could probably find this farm. Is there a reason he's for the tied snoot? I think because he's on display at like 4-H. So you're supposed to like walk up and pet him and be like, wow, this is the softest sheep ever. Pippa, wake me up before September ends. The one that got away. The sheep that got away. Isn't he so cute? He's probably dead by now. He might still be alive, actually. Man. It's lambing season in Iceland, FYI. It's lambing season in America as well. I want one of those little goats that faint easily. I think that's all goats. He's sheep bacon now. He might be sheep bacon. He's probably alive, so you can just buy him. There's no shot that if I find the farm that was selling this guy and I show them a picture that they're gonna know exactly which sheep it was. There's just no way. Right? There's no way. I don't think he has any characteristics so defining that if I say, you remember at the county fair in 2019? Do you remember that? Do you remember this sheep? Do you remember 6 years ago, this sheep? Do you still have him? Tag deer? But there, you can't see any tag or anything. Some farmers do remember every animal. You'd be surprised. Okay, I'm gonna go on a really stupid quest to try and find this sheep and see if he's still alive. And I'm gonna get back to you guys, and they're gonna have told me, what the fuck are you talking about? Why do you even have this picture still? Tanwanegi, which sheep do you like more? This sheep or 𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐻? Well, 𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐻 because she's my Oshi. But I do think about this sheep. Max, thank you. The animal, sheep. Your thoughts, sheep. Your Oshi, sheep. The food, goat cheese. But they're closely related to sheep. Someone probably ate it. Somebody probably ate him. This guy's name's probably Clarence. Tell us how he tastes. I wouldn't eat him. I wouldn't eat him. This would be my pet sheep. A quest to find the exact one. A quest to find this exact sheep. As a farmer, I can confirm I remember all of my animals. You're insane. Was this sheep what got you into 𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐻? I don't know. I guess this sheep does predate my love of 𝐴𝐻𝐻𝐻. But I definitely wasn't as into sheep back then. Anyways.
Video about whether or not sheep farming is profitable, but that video hinges upon you taking hold of what I'm about to tell you in this video.
God.
And so my precursor to my sheep farming profitability.
The camera is extremely close to her face. I don't know if this was an artistic decision, but it was a bad one.
Video series is a very strong warning.
I don't like this. I feel like I need to zoom out. You know what?
If you go out on a limb for sheep, like I have, you will not be caught off guard. You will have the advantage that I had in seeing these problems and understanding the seriousness of them. The first 3 years of owning sheep was not easy. We were sheep farming beginners in the truest, rawest sense. We had just moved from the city, and we wanted a nice small animal to retain an agricultural exemption that the land had on it. So we bought nice small animals. The experience was absolute bliss as beginner sheep farmers for about 8 months. And then our sheep began dying very quickly.
That's not good. Fan, thank you for the sub. Focal length of camera 3.4f. I don't know, Snowing Fire. I have no fucking idea.
And they just didn't stop dying for quite a while. What happened?
That seems like it would be problematic.
We didn't know how big of a threat internal parasites are to sheep farmers, and we had done nothing to manage them, to monitor them, or to reduce them in our flock. But you're gonna say, wait.
They got worms. The worms got them.
Parasite-resistant sheep. Not gonna have problems with worms. Parasite resistance is probably 20% breed and 80% management. And to be honest, as beginner sheep farmers, we were doing our absolute best. Once our animals started to die really quickly.
Sounds like she did no research. This seems like the kind of thing that, I don't know, you would find out at the local feed store. I don't know. Like, how did you miss this? Maybe it's easier than it sounds. I feel like I learn a fuck ton, incidentally, about animal husbandry every time I go to buy rabbit food.
We began to deworm them. And here again is where I really wish somebody would have told us way back when. We were using a dewormer.
I'll be at the feed store buying rabbit food and they'll be like, oh, you have horses? And I'm like, if I had horses, would I be buying a bag of oxbow orchard grass? No. No, of course I don't fucking have horses. Are you insane? No. No. And then I get like lore dropped on about like a new species of fly that's come out that's like really hard to make go away. I'm like, bro, I'm buying oxbow orchard grass hay in a bag. Obviously, I don't have horses. Thanks for the info.
Dewormer for our flock called Prohibit, and we still use that dewormer.
You're buying dog food. Do you have cows?
Very effective for us, but back then we were using that dewormer based on the package instructions. And ironically, the package instructions are no longer effective.
This happens when I get chicken feed. I feel like the people at the feed store just like to talk. I don't think it matters what it's about. I think if they can find any tiny connection to something, they're ready to lore drop on you.
Or most sheep. In fact, I am going to link down below to a Clemson University chart that will show you not only how to mix this dewormer, but the correct dosages to administer it. And deworming is a touchy topic because not everybody agrees with it. But here's the thing. Your farm...
I keep a horse in my garage and feed it 1 pound of dry hay per week. Fuck yeah.
Is your farm. And you're gonna have to decide what your management practices will be. Not based on what this guy does or what that guy does, but what is best for you and your animals and your goals.
This is what every farmer says before they say wrap barbed wire around your goat's neck to fend off the wolves.
With sheep, they will die at some rate or another unless you work to deworm them, either naturally through a means that is proven through fecal egg counts, or using modern convention in good sense with good and proper management practices. But I would
farmers be doing science and shit. Busting nuts, thank you. Sneeds, feed, and seed. Formally chucks. Woodland, thank you. I learned everything I need to know about parasites at Sneeds. Oh my god.
Not be doing you any favor at all if I did not put up a big red flag with respect to parasite management and how from the very, very minute your sheep arrive on your farm, you need to be managing parasites. Rotational grazing has done...
The camera's too close to her face. I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm gonna click a different video. Sorry, chat. I know a lot of you... Oh! The video loaded. Twitch chat is there. YouTube chat. Dokuro. Hey computer, can you stop giving me a fuck ton of alerts? YouTube chat? Are you back? YouTube? YouTube chat? YouTube is still live? Okay, I refreshed the chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, welcome back, YouTube chat. Hi! We're here, she just can't see us. Welcome back. I don't know what happened. The heck, thank you. Sorry, but fuck Windows 11. Windows 10 /7 all day. Chat, Windows peaked. Microsoft peaked with Windows 7, and they were like, we can't get any better from here. Let's make our product worse and worse and worse. And eventually, I'm convinced they will re-release Windows 7.
Hi, friends. My name is Julie, and welcome back.
Also, I asked for somebody to make an ultra-realistic Minecraft mod where you have to deworm your sheep. Who can I commission to make this happen? By now, thank you. You delve too deeply into the cheese, Miss Pipkin. Ah! Pizza Man, thank you. Kid back in high school wanted to work genetically modifying cattle, and our bio teacher made fun of him by saying he was going to be a pro bull jorker. What the fuck?
Back to my farm. Today I'm gonna go over a few things that you should know before getting started raising sheep.
You can
My
farm.
first bit of advice to anybody that's thinking about raising sheep is...
She looks like she teaches math and gets really angry at you when you use the calculator wrong.
Actually, to not start with those. If you haven't raised larger livestock such as pigs, you definitely don't want to start with sheep. They can be a little challenging, and I'm going to go over some of the reasons.
I do not care about any other livestock. I only want sheep. Autonomous Tech, thank you. Windows 10 runs better after disabling all updates.
Why? Sheep are ruminants, which means they have a complicated digestive system. They have an organ known as the rumen that contains microflora that is able to break down cellulose. And that is what allows them to sustain themselves on grass and vegetation. Sheep are grazers, and they primarily want to eat grass. In fact, they can be fed on good pasture alone. This can make them really economical if...
These motherfuckers don't get colic? Some random person thinking, are we starting our own commune? Hell yeah.
You have the land and the forage to feed them. If you don't, then you're going to be buying hay, and that can get pretty expensive.
I'm a crazy thing. It's been 31 months, God help
properly.
me. It's been quite the journey. We went from playing World of Tanks Blitz on the Nintendo Switch to watching videos about raising sheep.
Rotating them around your pasture.
None of our sheep ever got colic?
In areas...
Can they get colic?
That give them sufficient forage.
There's no way they can get colic, right? If they can just entirely subsist off of pasture grass? Oh yeah, thank you. You should look up fat-tailed sheep. No, I know what those look like, and I don't like them.
Where they're filling the rumen, you see them laying.
I can show chat. The hell is colic? Colic is that thing that people get when they put their horses out in their backyard, and they're like, I don't need to feed my horse. It can eat grass. And then their horse dies. Binary Ghost, thank you. Fun fact, you can eat grass too. Big Agriculture doesn't want you to know this. Fat-tailed sheep. They look like old Japanese art of tanukis. If they were a sheep. Apparently they can, but it's rare.
This sheep has one of the most unusual tails you'll ever see. It's called the fat-tailed sheep, and its tail is so massive that it can make up to 1/3 of its body weight. Unlike other sheep, this one doesn't just have a tail. It has a storage unit on its backside. The tail is thick and heavy, packed with fat that helps the sheep survive harsh climates where food is scarce.
I think this is terrible.
When this sheep walks,
Do not type I lost! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Its rear end wobbles rhythmically, almost like it's carrying its own backpack. And while it may look a little funny,
why they touch
that tail
them like
is a
that?
lifesaver. But it's not just the tail that makes this sheep unique. The fat-tailed sheep is also bred for its meat and wool, making it an important resource in Middle Eastern and North African cultures. In fact, the fat tail is such a valuable trait that has been carefully bred over generations to ensure its survival in tough environments.
Space Pie, thank you. Welsh science has come a long way. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. It's time to go back. Roasted whole lamb sheep tail oil. Why fat-tailed sheep are you eating? I don't want to look at these things anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hate them.
Down, chewing their cud. All of that can
Thank
take
you.
some time to learn.
Sorry. Oh my god.
We are into mid-November here, so I feel very lucky to still be able to graze these pastures right now. I am supplementing these guys with some hay, and that's how grazing goes. You just
have goes, thank you. Is 𝐏𝐴Tame a fat-tailed sheep? No.
to judge it by what forage you
Big
have.
trouble
Here
and
that
Fuji,
largely
thank you.
is dependent
Shaggy.
on how long
Kinda
it
crazy,
stays
thank you.
warm
Goddamn.
and
Oh
how
my
much
God.
rainfall we get. It can get pretty dry in the winter, and that's really what stops the growth.
Are these the sheep they talk about when they call people sheep fuckers? I think so. Count 7, thank you. Get goats instead. No! They're smarter and won't eat their pastures to the dirt like sheep will. Counterpoint. Sheep are cute.
To the grass here. Compared to something like a pig, the startup cost for sheep can be...
I had a goat when I was young, and I really loved that goat. And then the dog killed it. And I was like, oh. And then a couple years later, my parents got me another goat. I remember my parents had a pet store at this time, and they were like, come outside. And I was like, oh. And they opened up the back of the car, and there was a goat in the trunk. And I was like, oh. And then the dog killed it. Pizza Man, thank you. I'm renewing my membership to Lisa after this discovery. What the fuck?
A little on the high side. If you want to get quality animals, you're looking at probably $250 to $500 per animal.
Again?
Plus,
Yeah.
you're going to need more secure fencing than you would for something like a pig, where we can get away with just 2 strands of polywire. Here, I've had to invest in these portable...
I'm sorry, what do you mean two strands of polywire to keep your pigs in? Does that work? I've never seen pigs kept in a pen like that. Huh?
Electric nets. Sheep are also more prone to disease. They're very susceptible to internal parasites, which they pick up while they're grazing. This is one of the main reasons that we rotationally graze, so we're constantly moving them from paddock to paddock so that they're not eating where they poop.
Oh,
The
that's
signs
smart.
of illness, such as parasite infestation, can be really subtle in a sheep. Remember, they're
Are you Albanian? No, but I'm just as dead inside.
prey animals, so they're gonna do whatever they can to appear as if they're normal. They don't want to stand out as a weak animal that a predator would target. Depending on the type of sheep and the quality of your stock, maintenance can be a little bit more than it would be for some other animals. Here we raise a hair sheep, which means that they don't need to be sheared.
They don't need to be shorn. They have hair. They just shed.
They actually shed their wool or hair on their own in the spring. That saves
Wow.
us a great amount of time
How does that work? Do you go around picking it up, or how is that?
and expense. Most breeds of sheep are
Hey, Twitch chat, if you don't want ads, you can go over to my YouTube channel. There's no ads. I have the option. I would like to make this clear. I could be making a lot more money on YouTube if I ran mid-roll ads like my YouTube pop-up tells me to every time I go to the fucking live streaming page. By the way, let me show you guys what that looks like. Let me show you guys what the genius engineering looks like of YouTube. So every time I open up my YouTube, this is what it looks like. You see that thing that says turn automated ads on? You see how there's a lot of space on the screen that could be used to show my other live streams? My other waiting rooms? Wouldn't it be cool if I could use all that space? Hey, what happens when I dismiss it? What happens when I dismiss that? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at how much space there is. Look at how much space there is. Look at how many streams I can see. Oh, what's that? This is going to come back up every single time I go back to the studio manager? Every single time I go back to the studio manager, it's going to show me this again? That's great. That's wonderful design. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. What's that? It's been multiple months and you still haven't I love it. This is wonderful.
Are wool breeds, which means that they will definitely need to be sheared once a year. And if you're not capable of doing it yourself, then you're going to have to hire someone, and that can be quite expensive. Plus,
it's not
in this
broken,
country
it's a
at least,
feature.
there's not really much of a market for wool. And for us, it was definitely not worth having a wool.
And yet you're not streaming on Kick, which would give you passive income. I could stream on Kick. However, there's not really any point to. I would get a little bit more money. Chat. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Do I really like lose anything? Wait a second, you. Just use StyleBot to remove it permanently? I should. Yeah, nobody really watches on Kick.
Wool breed. Another regular maintenance thing that you'll have to do is check their hooves. Now, we've been very lucky with the quality of genetics that we have in this flock. Very few of our sheep need their hooves trimmed at all. I definitely check.
Would you prefer me to sub to you on Twitch or YouTube? YouTube, because I get a bigger cut out of it. Realistically speaking, I think YouTube is a better place to subscribe to me on because I'm always going to be consistent on YouTube, whereas Twitch, I might be like, never mind, I don't feel like doing this anymore. But I do kind of like having the two chats. I do kind of like it. Because it's like if one chat, if I'm not really feeling the vibe, I can just look at the other chat and they're saying some shit that's completely different. Like with the fat-tailed sheep. For some reason, Twitch chat wanted to fuck the sheep. YouTube chat was more confused and disturbed. Twitch chat is far superior? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Them all at least once a year, usually during lambing time when they're in the barn. I will give the ewes a little trim if they need it, but a lot of times I look at their hooves and they don't need any maintenance at all, and that's what you want. This is definitely not going to be the case for all sheep. You may find that in wet or muddy conditions or just inferior genetics in your flock will increase the need for hoof maintenance. And that leads me to my next point.
What's like a good amount of sheep? If you're gonna have like a sheep farm, what's like a good amount? I feel like 5, 10. They do best in groups of 3, right? Professor, thank you. The problem with Kick is that the staff insist all VTubers be kept in the VTubing ghetto and will change your category from just chatting to VTubing. I think that's because they want to inflate the amount of VTubers on the platform. Because it's not as easy to find, it's not very easy in general to find specifically VTubers. So if you're looking to watch VTubers, sticking all the motherfuckers in their own category makes sense. Because there's only like 20 to 30 VTubers online on Kick at any given point in time. So from like a consumer-oriented standpoint, it makes more sense. By now goes, thank you. I'm firing the first shot of the Chad War. No, don't fight! It really annoys 𝐒𝐿𝐢. I don't understand why you would be annoyed about it. It doesn't change anything on your end, does it? I don't care what category I'm in. That's actually one of the things I don't like about Twitch, is I have to choose a category and then I'm supposed to update it whenever I do anything. I don't care. I don't want to fucking change that. That's work. That's extra work.
Sheep can be really skittish. They're very difficult.
They don't advertise VTubers on the front page or something? Kick doesn't? I feel like I've gone to Kick and seen VTubers on the front page.
Tame, much more than a goat in my experience.
It's like being treated as a second-class citizen. I don't think VTubing is a second-class in general.
Now, I do bucket train my sheep. I feed them a little bit of
I don't search
brewers.
categories on Twitch. Maybe that's where my mindset is coming from as well, is I don't think I've ever searched a game category on Twitch. I search by channel tag. Like, I look specifically for VTubers. I don't look for people playing Tetris or whatever.
Grain, sometimes some alfalfa pellets. They know my call when I'm moving them from paddock to paddock. It's pretty easy for me to get my hands on them.
You actually use tags? No, well, I use one tag. I use a VTuber. Well, you know what? Yeah, I do use some tags. Because I use the VTuber tag. I use the ASMR tag. Which is annoying and has kind of been ruined because Twitch doesn't enforce their tags at all. So a lot of people put ASMR in their tags and it's like they only do ASMR once in a blue moon, or they're doing it ironically. Streamers are some of the most annoying motherfuckers. These people would be like, oh my god, face cammers are streaming using the VTuber tag, diluting it. And then these stupid motherfuckers are also using tags that are not relevant to their stream, like ASMR. Dog, thank you. All of Twitch chat are just Hareens. You know what to do, chat. Nice just tag. I don't even know what my tags are set to. Your only tags right now are just English. What? I don't know if I set those.
They definitely don't like it, and they struggle. It's usually a two-man job if I need to actually check anything more thorough on them. So even though they are smaller and easier to handle,
spit on Twitch chat. Oh my god, they're fighting each other. They're fighting. Thorn, thank you.
Than a skittish cow, I think sheep are always going to be a little more difficult to catch and maneuver. Now, we've chosen to invest in a full breeding operation with our sheep. We have about 30 ewes and 2 rams that we maintain. When you're breeding, there's a lot of complications.
Why sheep? Why sheep? Why sheep? Ah! He hates... This is the Snake Discovery intro music.
Hands down, sheep are my favorite animals as a homesteader.
Oh my god, there's a longer version of the Snake Discovery intro?
They are less work than chickens,
oh my god, YouTube chat, stop pointing at Twitch chat.
Less work than rabbits, far more rewarding, and I think just the best looking animals. But in this video, I'm sharing 6 reasons why you should 6 reasons why you should consider sheep on your homestead, especially organisms.
I didn't mean to skip. Oh, the manure. Oh, thank you. Twitch is a lesser platform. Not saying YouTube is perfect, but it's better than Twitch. True. And X is just in the corner sitting on a chair. Chat, I have no idea if anybody actually watches me on X. If you do, shout out to you, lone X viewer. I just treat X as an ongoing advertisement. I feel like realistically I should be constantly retweeting like once an hour the live stream over on X. But I always forget. But it's like an ongoing ad. It's an always ongoing ad. So there's no reason to not do it. Hi Elon. Yeah, I know Elon Musk is watching my stream.
Into your land. So sheep have a rumen, this amazing system that basically allows them
somehow you get insane viewership on X. It's just the view count, it's not the amount of live viewers.
To ferment their feed, most of it being grass and forage, and turning that into a probiotic for the earth. You want that. Dead soil is no good.
If I was an independent live streamer, I would go to sponsors and I would show them my X viewership and I would say nothing and act like that's a concurrent viewer statistic. Listen, nuts, thank you for the $20. Twitch glowies.
Soil that you have to inject with artificial fertilizers is no good. Putting sheep on your land is an incredibly effective way to inject life into your pasture. So if you consider their manure a fertilizer, it's free and better than any.
The better side is over there. Tempted to fumble. Why are you fighting for the other team?
Store-bought fertilizer that you're going to have. You're going to see higher nitrogen levels in their fertilizer than you will in any other manure fertilizer, so higher than cow.
This guy has a huge hog. Fuck you guys. People unironically think YouTube chat is good. I have to give a W to Twitch. The chat is so much more readable over on Twitch. The YouTube chat, this is like the main thing that pisses off every streamer that goes from Twitch to YouTube. The YouTube chat fucking sucks, man. Dark Towley, thank you for the prime. YouTube chat is terrible. YouTube chat is so fucking hard to read, and for some reason it deletes like 25% of the messages sent. There's a top chat and then there's a live chat. And it feels completely arbitrary which messages get sent to the Shadow Realm. Smokes, I thank you. Will Twitch or YouTube chat be the first to commit war crimes against the other? Good question. Naturally negative, thank you. Who is this sheepjack? He kind of is a sheepjack, isn't he?
Higher than horses. Finally, if you have bad land like I kind of do, this pasture.
I have an idea. I have an idea. Hold on. Hold on. I need a moment to cook. I need a moment. Give me a moment. Give me one moment. Forgive me, Jack artists, for I do not know your art form. I hope you can humbly accept my offering. Though I am not of your kind, I hope you like this. Let me just keep. Hold on. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's almost there. Ah! The draw tool got stuck. Hold on. Sorry, I just need to erase a little bit. I just need to erase a little bit. Okay, there. And then this. And then this. And then this. And then, like, the stuff on his hat. And then this. And maybe, like, erase, like, a little bit. Nope, that was a bad idea. Flew too close to the sun there. Okay, and then his jacket. Which, this is a nice jacket, by the way. I like his jacket. Good jacket. Ah! The drawing tool keeps getting stuck! Don't worry, I have the erase tool. Alright. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, and then this. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, there we go. This. And like this. Like this. And like this. Yep. Oops. It's kind of off a little bit. Sorry. Okay. And like that. And like and like this. And like this. And like that. And then like this. And then here, the little ear and stuff. I'm kind of a modern artist. I'm kind of contributing to culture right now. Okay, and how does it look when I hide the window? Smoothly poof, thank you. What if I invert it? Hold on. Let me invert the image. Oh, it looks even better. I'm not gonna lie, chat. It looks even better. Here we go. Let me just open folder. Wait, where did it save to? Ah, shit. I just had it and then I refreshed. Here it is. Okay, here you go. Make a pog harder. No, part of the magic is the expression that he has. Part of the magic is his expression. Post it to Twitter? What, like with no context? Just post it? Okay. Okay. Anyways, back to the video.
There was a parking lot before I moved here. It can heal your land, which many homes.
Wait, does he have a Twitter?
Just be.
Does he have a Twitter? Oh my God! Hold on. Hold on. At ask JPL. I'm gonna get blocked. He's gonna block me, bro.
Setters like me are trying to do. It creates a regenerative situation, which is better than sustainable. Sustainable implies that you need very little external inputs. Regenerative implies that you're building a better system every single year. That the results are compounding. And that's exactly what you get with these probiotic machines.
How do I edit the post?
Okay, reason number 2, they do very well.
They removed my ability to edit posts.
Now, this girl is having some hay. Her daughter's gonna maybe have some hay with her right now. But my other 2 ewes, you can see they're off going for forage. This is the first green grass we've had all year, so they're kind of on lower.
My heart is in chat. Sorry, sheep farmer. I've already depicted you as the source sheep jack. Here's the chat rabbit. Oh God. You know what? I'm gonna leave the fucked up one. Oh man.
Storing their hay rations and they're going on grass, but they do not need the same
back to the sheep.
The same inputs that maybe a cow would need in order to get a good return. Just grass is perfectly fine. Okay, why am I over here with my small...
Bro's last tweet was on Halloween. Wait, was it really? Oh my god, he's in Chapel Hill. He's in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. His last tweet was June 14th, 2024. SEO plus AI plus content equals big wins. Let's talk. Also, eat local if you can. Yeah?
Chicken flock. Well, if you raise chickens...
He's dead?
And you care about...
Is he dead? Did he actually die? Oh my god, wait, he stopped posting everywhere at around the same time. Is he dead? Oh no! Oh my god! Wait, if I just made... that image and he's dead, I'm gonna feel like a fucking monster! He better not be dead, chat! He better not be dead! Oh, I'm gonna feel so bad! Oh, no! Oh my god, he doesn't have any other social media other than Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and I cannot be bothered to sign into LinkedIn. Oh my god, his domain name expired? Oh my god. Wait, he has another website that's up still. Oh god. Chat, something worse than death might have happened. I think he got into AI marketing. He's on Blue Sky, it's fine. Razzle time, thank you. Don't worry, Pippa. He was watching alongside us from the big sheep farm in the sky. Oh, God, chat. Oh, no. Can you imagine quitting your wonderful homesteading life and working in AI marketing? Oh, no. John Markley, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Pippa. I'm a representative of PJ Howland. I regret to inform you that PJ has been eaten by the sheep. Please understand and thank you for your support by drawing him. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Now I don't like him. Not because I have any issues with AI. It posted on LinkedIn last month. He's fine. Yeah. Now it's just like, man, you gave up sheep farming to work in AI? You're posting on LinkedIn and Blue Sky? Yeah, the soy jack is valid. No regrets. No regrets. Sad. You're offline. What do you mean I'm offline?
So I have to start with the principle called Start With Why. Start With Why is a term coined by Simon Sinek. He is the author of a book called Start With Why. Start with...
You can make clips of regular videos? You can make YouTube clips of regular videos? What if his sheep were AI? Good question. Oh. My bag just fell. Oh no, I've seen them before. The surveillance van cut our internet. Intention, thank you. From the comments on his last video, it seems he was in North Carolina during the hurricane. It's possible he was affected. Aww. Sad Jack, unbiased, unfollowed, unsubbed. I wonder what he does now. Finer goes, thank you. The car was the cheese lord casing Pippa's place. Do you think he still lives on a homestead? Have you seen Darth Vader AI saying slurs? No. He owns a cheese cave. He lost his sheep and now does AI. His sheep got tornadoed. I hope his sheep didn't get tornadoed. Oh, man. He's got a pretty good channel. I can't imagine why he would just ditch it. Like 42,000 subscribers, 3 million views. That's nothing to scoff at. I wonder why he stopped. Pippa's one eye reads Twitch chat and the other eye reads YouTube chat? Yeah. Maybe he sold his homestead? Maybe. Sheep got bacon and no more sheep. Because his little views don't even make $10 a month. I guess they probably don't, realistically, but... Man, he's gonna make AI slop on it? He taught his sheep how to use AI? Man. Sheep farming. This is so much easier in Minecraft. Top 5 reasons
to add sheep to your homestead, especially if you're a first timer.
It's him! It's the guy! What the fuck is all that noise? What the hell am I hearing? Is there a fucking ghost in my room? What the fuck, man? Binary goes like, you electric sheep? I dream of those. You guys ever like hear a bunch of noise and then you look behind you and like there's nothing there and you're like, what the fuck? The voices. Oh god, shearing a sheep in 60 seconds. No! Quit manhandling him! Wait, but he sits so nicely. I think he's used to this. I like their little horns. Does it matter if you shear in big chunks, I wonder? If you shear in big chunks, is that better than shearing like little pieces off? Is there an art form? If it's matted. I wonder. It's all gotta get washed and everything anyways. It's faster, speed is important. Ellie, thank you. You should watch the sheep sections of Clarkson's farm. Clarkson's farm sheep? What is this? We're gonna watch the sheep first. They're so docile. I think this guy should shave his own hair off. He's got the broccoli zoomer cut. Whoa, so clean. Double chicken, thank you. What's funny is that you have to shave sheep. If you don't, it overgrows and they can't move. Well, there's some types of sheep that are hair sheep that they shed on their own. Wow, it looks so soft. It looks so soft and clean and everything. Oh, and there he goes. Wow, this was sheep number 339 for the day. The stream is over already? What do you mean? It's oily and rough. My family had one pet sheep for a while. I don't remember why we got a sheep, but we had a sheep. His name was Mareep. And his wool wasn't, like, terrible. But I kind of want to get, like, just a few sheep and pamper the hell out of them. And see if I can make their wool, like, really, really soft. Binary goes, thank you. That guy's proof that you start to look like the animals you're around the most. Mareep, did you name it? Yeah, I named it. 5 ways I'm raising sheep to earn $1,000 per acre? Is that a month? There's no way you're making that a month, right? You would have to have a fuck ton of sheep to make $1,000 an acre a month. Year. It's gotta be a year. $1,000 per acre is pretty bad. I mean, with livestock? Is it? You could probably make... I don't know. How many chickens could you fit on an acre? I don't know. Earn doesn't mean profit.
Alright guys, if you are new
True.
to this channel, I am micro ranching for profit on 30 acres with sheep and Dorper sheep specifically as my primary enterprise. I came into this with no experience in agriculture, and I started in 2020 after seeing sort of our food system collapse and realizing that I was in the midst of a resource that I could utilize to feed at least my family. Being from a business background, I also saw the potential for profit in what I was doing, more specifically in grass-based agriculture.
Why does she always sit so close to the camera? Mario Finale, thank you. Pippa, you guys see the Clarksons family? I wanted to learn about making $1,000 every acre! Jeremy Clarkson's love-hate relationship with his sheep.
DEFRA, which is the Department of something Food and Rural Affairs, gives me actual cash money to not grow crops on it.
Hell yeah?
Instead of using a machine to mow it, why not use sheep? Sheep keep
Oh my god. It fucking hated him.
everything nice and tidy, an erupting udder, and they fertilize
That sheep wanted to fucking kill him. What did he do to that sheep?
the soil. Oh shit and bolly! And I can sell their babies for profit.
So you've made £144 profit.
Oh no.
It's a genius business plan. I'm basically Alan Sugar in Wellies.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, I'm just completely at a loss. I'm at a loss. I don't know.
So, is the premise of this show that this guy tries farming and has a miserable fucking time?
Yes. At the end of the sale, I'd spent a whopping £11,000. But on the upside, I was now a sheep farmer.
Yes,
40, 50,
exactly.
60, 78.
Oh no.
78 sheep. We're there.
Is this government propaganda to make you not want to open a farm? Super Dog RPG, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pumpkin Peppa. We're learning about sheep.
Here we come! Look at that.
I was a co-host for Top Gear. Are you telling the truth, Rumhard?
And straight into my hotel. Yeah! It's quite a nice thing, really. A very nice thing to be leaning on the gate, looking at my new sheeps.
No, Rumhard said he was a co-host.
In just 25 minutes, I've completed...
Jeremy Clarkson, not the sheep. Main host for most of those years. We watched Top Gear on stream.
...mastered sheeping.
Jeremy, you're going too fast. I can't stop and...
Yeah, the UK government is actively trying to smear him and make it difficult for him to farm. Really?
Oh, no shit.
And he got hit by them. Yeah, and they DMCA'd me, those stupid fuckers.
Jesus, calm down.
For heaven's sake, please stop.
Get up there.
Amazon, you would never do anything like that to me, would you? Would you, Amazon?
Then, with no
Amazon Prime?
help from the film crew.
Subscribe on my Twitch channel for free using Amazon Prime. Micklax, thank you. He was the guy that rolled over in the three-wheeled car. Yeah.
I finally got them into their new field. And then, for no reason I could fathom... No, don't do that! Oh, shit!
You know, why do they build their fences so short there? Erdinette, thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime! You're a good listener. Red Veste, thank you. Clarkson owned a farm, and the guy he had running it retired. He thought running it himself would make a fun one-shot TV season. They're on season 4 now.
Bobby! Zoe!
He's currently running a campaign against the UK government with a coalition of farmers because how horrific the UK government is towards farmers.
The honeymoon...
Well, you see, growing your own food and having all of your own resources like that is very bad for the government because it means that they can't control you with their fear tactics as easily because you don't need to be afraid of a food shortage if you're already growing your own food. So, Mr. Ginger Walding, thank you. It makes sense that the UK especially would want to try and put a damper on their farmers.
...was clearly over.
No, this way. Come on. Oi, you're going the wrong way again now.
Here is, thank you for the Subway Twitch Prime, thank you.
It's like they could sense I was a new boy.
Oh, no. No, they're going back. They're just... Oh, for fucking hell.
And they were going to make the most of it.
Can we get a tinfoil hat emoji in the future? That's not tinfoil hat, that's just reality.
Oh, shit. Travis, please stop. No, 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 no.
Bro, I don't think they speak English. I think they're sheep. From I think he unironically has been the best thing for farmers in a long time since he's brought the problems that farmers in the UK face into the public eye. Very based.
Big hell. No, 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 no.
Oh my god. Dr. Benson, thank you for the Subway Twitch Prime. Thank you.
See if I care.
We hit our 10 daily sub goal. Oh, Popcos, thank you for the Subway Twitch Prime. Holy shit. See, Justice, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Twitch chat. What the hell? God hates taxes, thank you. Clarkson is one of the only cool British people.
Fucking hate sheep.
You know what? Having two chats really appeals to my fucking squirrel brain that needs to be darting around the screen constantly. Manky Spanky, thank you for the sub. Thank you.
I fucking hate them. I cannot wait to eat them. I cannot wait.
This is going to be their first breeding season.
So they're virgins?
They're virgins.
Okay. Because really...
Why'd you show his testicles?
Really, I don't want to be lavatorial, but rams are just STDs, scrotal...
What? Hi, thank you for this Subway Twitch Prime.
Transportation devices. Really, what I bought are two scrotums.
It's a fertility machine, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Got to hold the scrotal sac at the top.
Yeah, is it nice and free? Is it
what the
nice
fuck?
Are the testes nice
I'm not sure. I've got nothing to compare it to. I've never really fondled anything this size before.
Why is he fondling sheep nuts?
A
lot of this job's sheep psychology. You have to think how they think.
He's measuring it. Why is he measuring it?
Is I must have sex, I must eat some grass.
No, they think these people are after me. Where's the best way to get out of here? And we've got them a bit riled, and they'll... how strong are your wooden gates?
Well, let's find out.
Is this TOS? Maybe. SJM the U!
Oh, that's sheep wrestling.
Right, you better help me now.
No, well, tell me what to do, and I'm right there. Oh, no, there's a lame one. Oh, no.
You can't just call him that. What the fuck? I bet he's really cool, actually. Motherfucking cheese! Thank you for the Subway Twitch Prime! Thank you! I bet you loved the discussion earlier.
Ooh. There, look. Yeah, front left leg won't go down. There was two that are lame. There were two lame ones.
That's so rude.
How have they done that? It's the least
Probably fucking hurt themselves clambering over the wall.
Dangerous field in Christendom. Why have they... Oh, no. Prolapsed vagina. Cervical prolapse. Deal with that.
Have you been told? Skipping past that
you know
for
the
Twitch
three
chat.
that have been
Thank you. Nuclear Helper, thank you.
scheduled for assassination.
Yeah.
I really like them. They come galloping up now and you go and feed the horses.
What I really needed were a
No, he doesn't want them to die.
few soothing words telling me that what I was doing was the right thing.
It's a shame because they're nice sheep, aren't they?
So you're driving gloves?
No.
I've never seen a sheep farm where wear gloves like that.
Come on, sheep, in you go, mate.
Once we dealt with the usual sheep disobedience.
Whoa. So why was he putting the other ones down? Were those, they look like a different breed of sheep. Were those the lame ones?
Oh. Oh, Christ.
There he
Every
goes.
single one of them is a horse.
Yeah.
It was time to break out the gel and get scanning.
There you are. Just the same. On our way, lambing. Woo, woo,
Those were the messed up
woo.
ones.
Lamb shed. Oh, God, something's coming out of it.
Thank you. Ah! Aww. Sorry, thank you.
Oh, that is just brilliant. I am so thrilled.
So that last one was probably just
They were jammed up.
Yeah.
So that bit on the A40 where the two cars have to go into
Welcome in,
one.
Raiders. We're looking at you.
Yeah.
Look, nice draw. No, I think I've gone in its anus. Not now, please not now, please not now. Please wait for Ellen to get here. There you go. There we are. Oh, you're alive! I did a thing! See, look at that. No epidural, no ow, 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 no shouting, I hate you, just quietly and calmly.
Thank you for the prime. Tip 1 gram. Thank you for the gift sub. Look at the sheet.
Calmly got on with it. 243, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. There's exactly 50 left that haven't given birth. So we're not even halfway there yet.
Oh.
Look at this, all fresh grass. Yay, what do you got that? Come on, babies.
Oh,
Come on,
my
Red 2.
lord.
Oh, no, they're frightened. No, come on, I know. Cars are good, but honestly, you're going to love it out there.
Aww.
You'll like it.
Tip 1 gram. Thank you for the gift sub.
Come on, clear off. Look, they rub themselves against the catches so the door opens and the hens can get out.
They're really smart.
I mean,
they're gonna rise up against the farmer. Evocation, thank you for the becoming a big PP. Jason, thank you for the so much prime. Thank you.
the only reason I can think is that they're bored and they just think, hey girls, let's just go and let some hens out and see how far they get before they're eaten by the fox.
Well, why don't you give them, like, stuff for them to rub up against, like giant brushes?
Overall, all the lambs have survived except one.
Well, that's good.
Amalgamite, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pippa.
By mistake. Bet you've done that.
No.
It was an honest mistake. I wasn't doing it on purpose.
Whoa!
Is this your friend?
Yeah, this is the one. I think this is the one I went up the back. Every time I come, she comes and looks at me like, please don't do that again.
Yeah, but because there's people here...
I've apologised. I've done a thing!
Yeah, well, he fucking has a book of grudges, all right? Because he's based. All right? He's real for that.
We got it.
Well, yeah, but
He's
she's on me.
The next
He's
move
on
is
your shit, man.
I'm going to get kicked. Oh, it's got me in the testes. Oh,
that's
right.
revenge for earlier for measuring his balls.
I can't wrestle sheep. Look, I'll settle it down. Where are you going on your holidays this year? There you go. See, now we've got a relaxed relationship going on. Whoa.
Oh my god! Ow! Damn!
Welcome to
That looked like it hurt!
my world, the highways.
It's my way or the highway, sheepy.
No, not there.
Don't let him go by, Jeremy.
Oh, you've overtaken me. Whoa, slow down.
You're in front, Jeremy.
No, whoa.
Oh shit, the sheep are overtaking him.
In front of him.
That's not gone terribly well.
Oh my god,
This
there's
is the
so
very
many.
field
There's so many fucking sheep, dude.
where I first had the idea to keep sheep. I thought they'd be a cheap and easy way of keeping the grass down, ecologically.
Ecologically.
But seriously, I could have done this field, mown it completely in the tractor in an hour. Would have cost me a tenner in diesel. But no, Jeremy knows best. I shall keep sheep. What was I thinking of?
So does he like the sheep or not? Chat, how does he feel he loves his sheep? Okay. Love, hate? He does in the end.
This is a powerful advertisement for vegetarianism. But I've seen powerful adverts for going on a cruise, and I'm still not going to do that.
Based? Cruises are evil?
Your shoulder, boned and rolled. The breast, which is like your scrag for just roasting. Your chops, your liver and your kidney, and mince.
I think I would want, if I had like a crazy farm setup, I think I would want like sheep that are specifically for my mental health, and then sheep that are for eating. You know? Cause it's like if I don't have like a few sheep that are just around forever because I love them, I don't think I could keep doing it. I don't think I could keep doing it. That's how most do it. That's how my family is with the chickens. There's like, these are the pet chickens. These are the meat chickens. This guy went from TV car man to legitimate smoke person for farmers in the UK. It's pretty wild. Ones with the cutest bars. God's chosen chickens, yeah. Home chicken and meat chicken. A lot of farmers have pets and food animals. Two-tiered society, yeah. Banner goes like, what's in the box? Is he going to assemble more sheep? And then the sheep that prove themselves to be the most wonderful amongst the meat sheep can move on into the saved society where they will not be eaten. You know, the ones that are like the most loving. And then the only problem I think I would run into is getting really sad when there's like the practical limit on pet sheep has been reached.
I delivered that, reared it, fed it, nurtured it.
Loved it.
Loved it. You killed it and chopped it up.
Chopped it up for you, yeah.
Ready to eat.
Yummy.
It had cost £5,000 to raise and butcher the lambs, but they were so popular with the local
Diddly squad lamb collection.
locals.
So you want 2 whole lambs, basically. So it's 4 halves. Yeah.
That's a lot of lamb.
It looked like we might even get a couple of £100 back.
You're happy here.
You're right, I am happy here.
Ah.
I said back when we were lambing that I've never been happier. Remember, we had all the lambs coming and there was quite a nice day. And I've never been happier at work than I am now. No.
Really?
That's so sweet. I'm happy he likes his sheep. Oh no, Jeremy gets emotional saying goodbye to his sheep.
Well, I'm a sheep farmer. This is what sheep farmers do.
Oh
They
no.
take their animals to market. They take them to the abattoir.
Oh, he's sad because he doesn't want to eat them?
Yuck.
Aww.
Eventually, I arrived at the abattoir.
It is sad sometimes. Like, sometimes my parents, like, there have been, like, problematic roosters where it's like, or like the ducks or the geese. Whereas, like, sometimes the animals are just complete fucking assholes and are damaging the ecosystem of the yard. And there was one rooster that got cooked up, and it was like a mistake. Like, Mamakin wanted a different rooster cooked up, and a different one got cooked up, and he was like one of the pets, and I couldn't eat him, man. I couldn't eat him. I just looked at that and I was like, nope, can't do it. Can't do it. I'm sorry. More for you.
Three 𝐒𝐬𝐢, yeah?
3 ewes, yeah.
Yeah.
What I really needed were a few soothing words telling me that what I was doing.
Did you know Jeremy has patented a simplistic ring for preventing piglet mortality by anywhere between 9 to 27%, which is quite significant given how bad pig mamas are? All because of this show. What the hell?
Was the right thing.
It's a shame, because they're nice sheep, aren't they? Good. Lovely.
Is this all mutton, then?
Yeah, they're all coals as well, yes. The farmers that we bought them from have obviously checked the bags. They've either got bad bags or lack of teeth, so they can't feed.
And where does mutton mostly go?
Indian restaurants and Pakistanis and Bangladeshis. There's massive communities in East London. Good. So...
Do they not eat lamb in the UK?
That one looks so sad.
at the end of the day, the ones that don't fit the bill have got to go here. They've got to.
They can't breed. They can't be with a flock.
And they're not pets?
No. Well, I deliberately haven't given them names, not out loud anyway.
No.
Mutton, not lamb.
In the office, we went through the endless government paperwork.
So we've done one form, now there's another
form. So this is your movement licence, it's all complete. We keep a copy and send that back off to DEFRA for you. This is just...
Easier to get into America than film one of these.
It is, you're right, yeah.
How much paper they generate?
These are old and tough meats.
Then there was one last job.
I'm just going to say goodbye to them.
Might be a bit
I don't think you need to do that. I don't think you need to say goodbye to them.
late.
What? Where have they gone?
I think they might be dead.
They're dead already?
Yes.
Are they really? They're dead?
Yeah, they're up on the line now, yeah.
Aww.
Sorry. Lovely. Well, thanks again.
All right, thank you.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sad. Thank you. What's the matter, kid? Never had lamb chops before?
Okay.
Damn. No, he's tearing up! That's gonna make me tear up! No! Fuck, man! Bro! Shit, now I'm sad. What the fuck, dude?
The sheep had been on my farm now for 3 months. For most of that time, they had been a nightmare.
No.
That is so sad. 𝐒𝐸𝐿, I remember when I was 4, I was taken to a slaughterhouse for sheep and goats. My uncle played with the severed goat legs. That's weird.
And for all
As a
of
sheep
it,
farmer, this episode was very relatable.
they'd been ruinously expensive.
I think of a number and double it, really.
I am going to need a shepherd, aren't I?
I think you should, yeah.
Oh, man got told, you suck at this. Ali, and then you don't watch the pig section if you don't want to be sad.
That was a bad business choice.
How many sheep farmers in chat?
But these belligerent,
Could be like, yo, I don't like how the sausage is made.
Had brought a lot of joy to the farm.
That's a great sight. Hello, sheepy.
I'd grown to love having them around.
You're all eating for 2 now, aren't you?
Everybody mad at the butcher that don't buy the meat? I don't think anybody's mad at the butcher. People are just like... not even really mad at the situation, just like sad for him. But goes, thank you. It's a cold world for animals that grow our sweaters.
3, hopefully.
Some people
They're actually
are.
learning to trust me.
Did people actually get mad at the butcher?
And there was one more surprise in store.
He didn't even get to say goodbye. Well, he signed his animals off. Usually after you sign something away, you don't get to have like another moment with it. Hey, at least he got to eat them. He's kind of existential about it. I get that. I get that.
I actually thought I wouldn't be able to eat them, but I'm told I can.
I hate the eating noises. So what happened with the pigs? Did he get emotionally attached to the pigs? I don't think I want to know. I'm probably gonna binge this show. The cow? Yes. A lot of baby pigs died. Oh, did he get sad about the mortality rates of baby pigs? A lot of piglets. Gonzo? Clarkson's farmed pigs. Let's be sad, chat. Jeremy and Lisa's a heartbreak.
Oh, look, there's an actual piglet. This is the best bit of farming I've had so far.
Uh-oh.
After a quick nap, we came back to see how everything was going.
Little pigs. Purple Amashana, we should binge this together. Where can I watch it? There's no more Prime watch-alongs on Twitch anymore. Otherwise, we could have done like an official watch-along of this. I guess we could watch it on Kick. They kind of look like little dogs.
Jeremy, there's one here not moving. Just have a look down here.
Come here, rolling you. Oh boy, here we go.
Are they okay? Darling, are they okay? Where's the mother? Is she okay?
She's still alive.
We're losing a lot of piglets.
What happened?
It's really tough, isn't it?
We took the sickly piglet into our kitchen to
They got sick?
look after it there.
She's really not well. I just find that heartbreaking.
The mom kept killing them.
Oh, I can't do this. I can't have pigs anymore, honestly. I like them too much.
The mama pig slept on them.
Unbelievably, the torment wasn't over. Because we then had to turn our attention to Baroness now that every single one of her piglets had died.
Is she suffering now?
Any animal that's not eating.
Oh, she's sick. She's sick, and because she's sick, she passed on the sickness to her piglets.
Is not in a good state.
She's so unsteady on her feet, isn't she?
If you don't make the decision now, I have a feeling that we'll be in this position in another week's time with her collapsed down the bottom of there.
Chat, one time I had a turkey that got attacked by the dog, and I like washed the wound and everything, and then she got like infested with maggots. And so I kept trying to treat her, and I kept buying medicine for her, and I even like brought her inside the house and had her live in like a tub and stuff in my room, and I just kept trying to take care of her. Was it the dog that killed the lamb? That was a goat, and no, that was many years prior. And then a different dog. Why not go to the vet? Because I didn't have any money. So, what's up with your dog attacking the animals? This one was my dog. The other times, it was not my dog. All right. But yeah, so I even bought like horse medicine and stuff. Because obviously horse medicine is a lot cheaper than taking a turkey to a vet. And like eventually it got so bad that the turkey couldn't walk anymore, and I had to put the turkey down, and that was heartbreaking. I still think about that sometimes, like desperately trying to save that stupid fucking turkey's life, and then I had to cut her head off. It's like, man. Did you at least get deli cuts out of the deal? No, because I was giving her this medicine that causes like cancer if you eat the meat. It's like carcinogen. It's like a very strong medicine, so it works very good. But smiling during the story is psychotic. Well, I will never understand the people that are like, oh man, something sad or bad happened to you. You can't like smile or like laugh about it. I think you're cooked. Yeah. Laugh and smile through the pain. It's a coping mechanism, yeah. Time heals all wounds, it does. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. True.
If she's not going to get better and she's suffering,
It's dignitas time.
So I can do it now, if you would like.
Oh no.
No.
I'm more than happy to give you a bit of time.
I don't want her to be unhappy, and I don't want her to be in pain, and I don't want her to get sicker.
Oh.
What is she sick with? We turned it up a bit? Yeah, there you go. What is she sick with?
Yeah, time.
Bye, Baroness.
Pig AIDS. Right, goes thank you. The world gobbles up turkeys every day. It's really rough. Liver problem. Man. Caleb gets attacked by pigs. Oh my god, the pigs got him. A tear-jerking farewell. Oh no. This show seems so sad. It seems like a good show though. Damn. Great show, you gotta binge it. Watch the funny moments one. Clarkson's Farm, funny moments. Emotional roller coaster. At least it doesn't hide the ugly stuff. I really liked, I don't remember if it was Kitchen Nightmares or Hell's Kitchen, where they did an episode like confronting the reality of food. Because there's unironically so many people that are of the belief that food just does come from the supermarket. You know how... Please, I want that typing sound. Just type in Animal Crossing keyboard and it'll come up. There's a lot of people where it's like they never evolved past that child mentality of like teachers sleep at the school. There's a lot of dumbasses. The food just comes from the supermarket. Yeah, electricity just comes from the wall. Ignorance is bliss. And then Kitchen Nightmares did an episode, something from Gordon Ramsay. He did an episode where he was like, all right, we're gonna go to a farm, you're gonna say hello to a cow, and then we're going to kill it and you're going to cook it. I'm going to get you emotionally attached to a cow, and then we're going to kill and eat it. It's Hell's Kitchen. That was a good episode. That was a good ass episode. And the chef is like standing there crying, and he's like, I just didn't... Maybe we can find the episode. It was Hell's Kitchen? Hell's Kitchen Farm? Farm Animal Challenge? Farm Fresh? It wasn't this. No, it wasn't Hell's Kitchen. It was one of the ones with the... It was one of the episodes where like the kitchen, the restaurant was so bad. The restaurant was so bad and wasting a bunch of food. What's the cute typing noises? Animal Crossing keyboard. I can't find it, but anyways. Gerald being Gerald. Clarkson's Farm funniest mishaps. How did we Kitchen Nightmares then?
Can we edit this out?
Whoa! Can't show that on Twitch.
This ball does not stop.
Oh, shit. Shit. You're going to have to back up.
I can't.
Well, you can't go forwards because we now can't see it. That's more fence. That's the fence now broken again.
Oh.
Oh, look at the concrete.
What are you doing?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ah! Are they trying to remove plants?
Jeez.
Oh no, they're trying to get a gate over the fence.
Here's your machine.
It's a Chrome extension, yeah.
You hit here. What? Meant to cut from the bottom?
Chainsaws what's so scary about chainsaw. Have you guys ever cut something with a fucking chainsaw before? Have you guys ever cut something with a chainsaw? That shit will like hook onto something and try and cut your fucking leg off. Fuck chainsaws!
You knew that was going to happen. That wasn't funny.
Chainsaw and fire crew, funny ever.
I told you to go around that side and cut. I didn't do fuck all.
You spent all morning throwing fucking rocks at me.
What?
Using the digger scoop, I then pushed the foundation sleeper firmly into place. However...
What are they doing?
It floats.
We hadn't thought of that, had we?
I'll stand on it forever. You're not bringing any nails in at all?
It's not. You'll never... If you put a nail in
like
over the top of
bridge.
the sleeper, you're creating a bigger crack. The water will
Wasn't
get
that
through.
thinking? I climbed a tree with one of these every
When
day.
the next sleeper goes on top, there'll be a nail-sized gap between the two of them.
Thank you for your work.
We need some... well, clamps. Something like clamps.
Or you just get a big screw.
To go through a sodden railway sleeper.
No! Jeremy!
No!
Whoa! You pulled it over.
What?
I was screaming at you and you can't hear.
What have I pulled over?
You pulled the last post over.
Aegis.
Oh, shit!
Fucking ripped the whole thing up. You're meant to be looking at me.
Chad, I don't think he's very good at this.
We can all blame each other. No, it's not that. I was trying to make sure that, you know, the thing wasn't wobbling at the front.
Blame each other.
We're going to have to put the corner post in a different... Oh, how are we going to... Wait, this is more of a problem because... No, stop just for a second.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit in
He's
hell.
an oaf? Here we are putting fences down by hand. Yeah, I've never seen fences put down by tractor. I've never seen an operation that large of scale.
Fuck. So I've broken the one bit of dam that remains.
But to be fair, the only fences that I've seen put in are always the what are those metal posts called? The beekeeper, thank you for the 10 GPPs. Thank you. Chat, you know those metal posts that you T-posts? Are they T-posts that you hammer into the ground, and then you can hook wire and stuff onto them? Chain link? No, the metal stakes.
Shit.
Oh my God, he's drifting! Ah!
Falling out. He's fallen out.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
Come on, you clown.
What the fuck?
Need to learn this shit. I'm going spraying.
Oh my God, this is insane. It's a hovercraft?
See, it's just gliding over the weeds.
Hoverboat pesticide sprayer?
We get the spray fitted.
That's insane.
Fertilizer applied.
Why is his farming so high-tech? Is this just because he's already rich? Is it because he's independently wealthy outside of farming that he has so much crazy shit?
All we need to do is teach him how to stop. So we only need the one with the penis.
Oh, okay.
Not her.
There you go. Like biscuits.
Oh, shit, no, fuck! Where's that one come from?
What?
And that one of the gilts got in.
Which was which now?
Which one was it?
This one? The little...
I don't know if they're gonna show something bad, so I'm skipping.
What the bloody hell's that?
Is that... Is it...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, thank you. My brother cut a tree limb with a chainsaw once and swung around the tree and hit me in the head, giving me a concussion.
You want to try your hydraulics before we go?
How do I try hydraulics?
You have to unlock the hydraulics and then use a
I
little
have unlocked
joystick.
the hydraulics, I think.
To go down? No, go down.
Oh,
Oh, you.
Is that supposed to be happening? Did he mean to do that?
I can't stand him.
Give him a shovel and some bags. That's what we used to do with the students. Make them shovel it up again.
No!
Ah!
He's nervous now. He's all over the place. Go over left a little bit. Go left. Go left.
No!
All of that's gone over. You just spilt loads.
What?
Oh my God.
What have I done wrong now?
Oh
you just
my
spilled
God.
loads and loads over the left-hand side. You was too close.
Oh, I don't understand. I don't understand anything.
Farming sim lucky. Okay, it should be a legal requirement if you want to become a farmer. You have to spend at least 100 hours in Farming Simulator.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
There's no door. We're supposed to use that.
Oh, those go there. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Well, I just picked up the nearest bit of wood. I didn't realise you needed a door, but pigs need doors. We've got to swivel it around, haven't we? Yeah. I think that might just about get
I mean, that's not that hard to undo. He literally just has to hold it up.
True. But what about the trailer?
Oh my God. Oh my God. It turns out there does need to be an entrance. There's no... Oh! The curb! The curb! The curb!
What the hell am I going to do
Is this
now?
just a failed compilation? Pretty much,
Well,
yeah.
how are we going to get the combine in?
Well, how are you going to get the tractor moved?
I can get that out of the way.
Go on then, can you move this? Because I'm properly stumped on that one. Don't do that.
Why is he doing that? Why is he... What? Why is he lifting the bed?
I did not think of doing that.
Does it make it easier to
And
see? Was it stuck? Oh, there's a post stuck on it.
I can see the date.
Yes. You've got a 3-day shelf life, and the production day counts as day 1, which was yesterday. So today is day 2, and they must be sold by the end of play tomorrow.
Well, you know we're closed today.
What?
Stock out. You know I do stock on Wednesdays. Wait, this is my stock check. Look, I'm doing all my stock.
Yes, I know, but we've got 80 of these to sell.
Well, you better stand on the road then.
Try selling it for £10.
No, it won't
Yes.
sell for £10.
We'll do it for £9.99.
I can give them as an offer.
No, don't. Please try.
What is
Now,
it?
my mustard seed
What the hell did he make that has a shelf life of 3 fucking days?
now need to be cracked to let the stuff...
His tractor is a Lamborghini? What? Soup. Oh, he made soup?
Of them. And I have a mustard cracker. You just put the seeds in the...
No shade on this one. I would do that.
Got to take the lid off.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh my God. Okay. That was a fun stream. I'm gonna call it for the night. As someone who has played Stardew Valley, I can confidently call him an amateur. But as a thinking, Lamborghini started as a tractor company? Did it really? What did he do? He dumped his stuff instead of in the grinder. The lid of the grinder was on, and so he spilled it all over the counter. Can I get the Miss Super Chat list? Thank you for the stream. Thank you. He dumped his seed. Don't say it like that, man. Don't say it like that. What the fuck? There's more farm vids. Cute sheep compilation. Sheep being sheepish. Why are they all from 7 years ago? 7 years ago, 7 years ago, 7 years ago, 3 years ago, 8 years ago. Well, 9 months ago, but it's about goats. YouTube algorithm be like, you're looking for videos about sheep? Alright, here's some from many, many years ago. You want recent content? Best I can do is goats. Like, thank you. Thanks for reminding me to pre-order the 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐚𝐥 plushie. For your fun fact, if you go to the Brave merch website, they are doing a crowdfund for the 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐚𝐥 plushie. Alrighty. Lonnie, thank you for the $2. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Lonnie, thank you for the $2. Today has been a good day. Lots of great news. Hell yeah. Background noise, thank you. Much better choice because it's real milk of the live black-nosed sheep. Just These Nuts, thank you. As a sheep farmer, they're adorable. Very stupid. Wait, Just These Nuts, you're a sheep farmer? What the fuck? Trigger point, thank you. People love sheep so much you would think she's Welsh. I was Welsh in a past life. Reincarnation is real. I was in hell. Greta, thank you. This is peak autism. Today I did something very minor, but I liked it. I will now fantasize about making this my entire life purpose. I like the sheep. And Jack, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. And we're at the end of the stream here, but you can look at some cute sheep. Decker Relic, thank you. Sheep are great. I've raised a few. Not that difficult. Just have to make sure they don't do something stupid. The lambs are real cute. CBPZ Tech, thank you. Initial D, BGM pairs perfectly with carved rooms. Tengu Fan, thank you. Lamb is great for curry. True. No Lamb, thank you. First time making it to stream live and hit 340 pound bench press today. Hell yeah, Mayoshi granted me the strength. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, congratulations. Red Planet and Missionary, thank you. Sheep are also delicious. True. Brandon Iwamasa, thank you. Why don't you hit up your favorite nightmare sheep for advice? I don't think she has advice on farming sheep. An Element Fox, thank you. Natural lawnmower. True. LDOC, thank you. Pippa, can I have a Tootsie Roll instead? What's the practicality of not living on the property that you keep the sheep? What is the practicality of that? You have to hire someone. I mean, you just drive over. No smell, more room. A remote pasture, yeah. If you get something like not that far away, you really want to commute to a farm super early in the morning? Okay, true. Spinner Bro, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm just at the end of stream here. I wonder, like, the pros and cons in that. Sheep sometimes run out at 3 a.m. But nowadays you have cameras, so you can watch them remotely. I don't know. Commute is a bad idea. You have to start farm work at daylight sometimes. I remember when I was younger, having to feed the horses before daylight in winter, and that was miserable. Having to like break up the ice in the water trough at like 6 a.m. and it's freezing cold and it's dark. And 6 a.m. is kind of late by farmer standards. Daily basis, thank you. Did you ever check the date? They probably served you spoiled milk. LLC, thank you. To court a woman, give her cheese. Women love cheese. Guy with that one face, thank you for the $20 dues. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pickled cucumber, thank you. Mold over cheese over Pippa. It's all coming together. Summer Dogs, thank you. Did you know Washington State University developed a solid cheese in a can? Pretty good stuff. You can find videos about it on YouTube called Cougar Gold. What the hell? Nuclear Helper, thank you. $50 astrology Lunchables. Oh, Mr. D, thank you. Yep, and they won't give you a real plate or utensils either. True. Ryan, thank you. Changing the subject, but your laugh lives rent-free in my head. Hell yeah. Curse of wheeze. Night Protector of Chubas, thank you. Goat Gang, rise up. We got metallic tasting milk, make funny noises and weird eyes. Hell yeah. Put cheaper better. Australian Nature, thank you. Oh my Sugoi, please spread sheep supremacy. Sheep are best. Sheep are the cutest. Ah. Good boy. Skeptical Panda, thank you. Cheese upon you as well. Eddie Lombardo, thank you. I want to be cheese. Ingram, thank you. For the first time, I ordered black olives on my pizza. Thanks for judging me. It's bad enough I had to pay $20 for a small. Jesus. What the hell? Yo, that lamb is a tick-a-tocker. Bustin' Nuts, thank you. How's my favorite habit? I'm doing pretty good because I pet a sheep. Background noise, thank you. You're forgetting how lazy companies are. They're not making a new banana unless they absolutely have to. Thank you. Pineapple on pizza is cringe, but black olives on pizza is amazing. Thank you. Pippa is a mangia cake. British, thank you. The government cheese caves are legendary amongst truck drivers because you drive the whole semi-truck and trailer through them to unload. But as a flatbedder, no one ever ships cheese on my truck. Aww. I'm sorry.
You like them?
Momo Paponi, thank you. Fat electricians that on cheese caves tied to ice cream shops. Thank you. If Pippa doesn't understand the purpose of a national cheese reserve, then she really is a mangia cake. What are you calling me? Is this a slur? McBollian Prime, the War Thunder leaked classified milkman psychological exclamation records just to subsidize Domino's pizzerias. Graceman, thank you. Literally wrong. Women only openly drank during Prohibition and were the first to start movements against it.
Come inside.
Really? Woman W? Background noise, thank you.
No.
Woman did the same thing with coffee houses a few hundred years ago. Okay, I'm getting mixed information. Welcome, Land, thank you. 1 Pippa versus 500 government cheese bunker. Levaden, thank you. Where were you when Cheese Caves died? I was at home eating cheese when phone rang. Cheese Cave is kill! No! Elsa, thank you. Doesn't matter how round their noses are, they can still smell the mold. D112 Cons, thank you. Did you know camel milk is a thing and people love it? You know, I just bought some camel jerky today. I will let you guys know how it tastes. HG Gundam plays, thank you. The Fat Electrician is one of the funniest educational channels on YouTube. You should dive in and watch some of his stuff. Pumpkin Shine, thank you for the 333. I bought camel jerky, yak jerky, and alligator jerky. Pumpkin Shine, thank you. Food is a huge part of culture. Where I live in the US, we have a 3-day festival about corn. Fuck yeah. Base. Binary Ghost, thank you. Cease your investigations on the cheese, Miss Pipkin. A lot of accidents happen around cheese. Ooh. Silver Sauce, thank you for the 30 gift pippies! Thank you! Well said, thank you. Important reminder that the Fat Electrician also has a video about Sergeant Reckless, the most amazing horse in the world. Oh, so now thank you. Hindenburg 2 would get wiped by 0.1% of the US war machine. Grand, thank you. Ronald Reagan's cheese and crack TM. Oh, thank you for the crack bit on a Reagan lookup Iran-Contra affair. Binary goes, thank you. Yes, a Lord and Lady of Cheese is just a joke, nothing more. Terrence Van Leo, thank you. War for Oil was a misdirection. It was about cheese all along. Pizza Man, thank you. The YouTuber Thought Emporium has a video showing how he genetically engineered himself to be lactose tolerant. It works. Also, not thinking these furries will jerk any animal, I guess. Oh my god. Ooh! President Missionary, thank you. Nottingham cheese riot in 1766 over cheese prices and the Great Cheese War of 1935 involving a duel between postmasters over the mailing of Limburger. What? Right, thank you. I prefer the term lactose phobic. Predactyl madness, thank you. Europe tariffs our food and wine to protect their markets. We would outpace them. Daikozuku, thank you. Hey Pippa, thanks for distracting my brainworms today with conspiracies about cheese caves. Hell yeah. Kaji, thank you. And before the first ingredient in all the jerky is pork. I hope not. Nuclear Halberd, thank you. Is Pipkin Pippa an American cultural export or a Canadian cultural export? Technically Canadian, I guess. Even though I'm American and my content's American and I live in America, this is technically a Canadian export. Binary goes, thank you. We went to the moon just to dab on the Ruskies. The moon is definitely not made of cheese. Neo Hercative, thank you. There's not a single iPhone factory in the US. All iPhones are made in China. Malios Day, thank you. Food and music are the two pieces of culture that are exclusively defined by location yet cannot be restricted by borders. Nuclear Helper, thank you. What is the government cheese? Goat cheese? Binary goes, thank you. The feminine urge to farm sheep. Yeah. Neo Hercative, thank you. Isn't there an adopt-a-farm program you can donate to get to visit the sheep? Maybe. I wonder. 6 months of you. Tip as a sheep farmer, I can answer any questions. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Background noise, thank you. Are sheep Pippa's special interest? No, I think... No. Very much, thank you. I remember the first season of a farm show on Amazon. The guy bought sheep. Second season, he says keeping the sheep was awful. He hated it. I'll never buy sheep again. Third season, he buys more sheep. Pumpkin Shine, thank you. Where I live in the US, we have a 3-day festival dedicated around corn because of how big of an impact it has for the area. Food culture is real. Zachary Rolick, thank you. Beautiful sheep right here. Binary Ghost, thank you. If I recall, you once said 𝐏𝐴𝐷𝐸 was your comfort VTuber. She is. Darling, thank you. I really need to try sheep and beef bacon sometime. Really basis, thank you. The sheep does not remind me of Ampharos. Binary Ghost, thank you. Pippa was a shepherd in a past life. A cheese-eating shepherd. What? Binary Ghost, cute lamb. Binary Ghost, thank you. If you're a young girl going to a feed store, the chances are pretty high you're a horse girl. It's an easy and honest mistake to make. Is that what it is? Do they think because I'm a younger woman entering a feed store, I'm a horse girl? 100%? Oh my god, Chat, I got profiled. I'm getting profiled as a horse girl. What the fuck? What the fuck? Younger woman, okay. Hey, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by okay? What do you mean by young? Why are you putting younger in quotes? What the fuck, chat? Naturally negative, thank you. To be fair, the old barbed wire trick is a funny little prank that works on Wiley. Busted nuts, thank you. Looking like a double wide surprise. Goddamn. The Pakistani national, thank you. Are there fat-tailed rabbits? Wait, that's just Pippa. What the fuck? Binary Ghost, thank you. Goats will make you end your family. Haven't you ever watched The Witch? Binary Ghost, thank you. Cavalry charge! Scooby, thank you. YouTube needs to make streamer emotes universal like Twitch. It's so easy and they won't do it. Cause YouTube hates fun. Paradox the Madness, thank you. Don't you have a contact? Get them to give ideas to improve it then. I guess I should forward my complaints to YouTube more often. It just feels annoying. It feels annoying. You know, my YouTube partner manager talks to Sakuna more than me. I'll just get like info dumped about new YouTube updates from Sakuna and it's like, what the fuck? What? That's supposed to be my YouTube partner manager. Sakuna stole him. Beekeeper, thank you. Pippers is a skinwalker girl. Berrigan, thank you. Congrats on 100k on Twitch. So what was the 100k goal reward again? I don't remember. Offer is now invalid. Bustin' nuts, thank you. Make this a channel emote, please. There's sheep jack? Background noise, thank you. Pippa really loves her outlines. Space Pie, thank you. So the 𝐏𝐴𝐷𝐸 equals sheep Japan. Alec Walker, thank you. 100%. This guy does not pull out. What? Stephen Thompson, thank you. Pippa. Binary Ghost, thank you. I'm releasing the new flies from the feed store on Twitch chat. This conflict will be won soon. Show me your rebuttal, thank you. It's a Thai funeral incident all over again. Space Pie, thank you. His last request was for nobody to make him a meme. Lloyd Shelving, thank you. He's either dead or gave up and you're about to revive his entire career. Nico Bull, thank you. The premise of the show is someone who has no experience farming trying to farm. It truly shows how hard corporations and government make it, but at least at the end of it, Clarkson loves doing it. Some random person, thank you. So you do sheep Hunger Games once a year. Yeah. Alright. What's another thank you? Alright, with that one, 𝐒𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐿, thank you. And before the first ingredient in all the jerky is pork. I hope not. Alright. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. My name is Pumpkin Peppa. And I will see you tomorrow if you're at Anime Central, because I'll be doing a meet and greet. I think that's tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? I think it's... Is it tomorrow? Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow if you're at Anime Central. And if you're not at Anime Central, then I'll see you on Tuesday. Oh, it's so cringe! Till they bubbles away, till they bubbles away, till they bubbles away, till they.
Till day, till day, till day. another day. We'll see you again soon. A few hours past noon. Drinking, watching, reacting, backseating. ISP problems left waiting. What the hell is Pippa eating? Marmot spam as chatters go ham. Miss Super Chats, when will Pip Possum come back? We hope you enjoyed your stay. Your favorite streamer's live. So today she'll be offline. Kapippy, we'll see you again soon. Leave a like and bop to the outro tune. Next stream we'll argue and laugh. Next stream we'll have a blast. Stick around to see who Pippa reigns. Read the chat rules and say, hey dude, we'll stream again soon. Come back again. And remember us when you hit message send. Till day fluff falls away. Till day fluff falls away. Till day fluff falls away.